My child, close your eyes for 5 seconds and imagine the life you truly want. The house, the car, the bank account, the peace, the joy, everything. Now open your eyes and understand this. That life is not a dream. It's a memory from your future that God just showed you. He wouldn't show you something He doesn't plan to give you, and He's about to give it to you through this prayer. But you must cooperate, you must stay, you must believe, you must receive, because your future self is waiting for you to make the right choice today. My dear child, there is something beautiful happening right now in this very moment. Your heart has opened like a flower greeting the morning sun, and that simple act of welcoming divine presence into your life fills the entire universe with joy. You chose to be here. You chose to listen. You chose to create space in your busy world for something deeper, something real, something eternal. And that choice, my precious one, means everything. Life moves so fast these days. Everyone is running somewhere, chasing something, always in a hurry. But you stopped. You paused your racing thoughts and said yes to peace. You said yes to hope. You said yes to a conversation that goes beyond the surface of everyday worries. This moment right here is sacred, not because of fancy words or complicated rituals, but because your heart is open and ready to receive love that never runs out. Think of how a little child runs to their parent when they are scared or hurt. There is no hesitation, no doubt, just pure trust. That same trust lives inside you right now. You may have forgotten it sometimes. Life has a way of making us build walls around our hearts. We get disappointed. We get hurt. We learn to protect ourselves. But deep down, underneath all those layers of protection, there is still that trusting heart that knows where home is. And home is right here, in this connection, in this love that sees you completely and loves you anyway. Every single day, you wake up and face a world full of noise. Phones buzzing, people demanding your attention, problems that need solving, responsibilities that weigh heavy on your shoulders. It feels endless sometimes, does it not? Like you are carrying a backpack full of rocks, and every day someone adds another rock. Your back gets tired. Your steps get slower. You wonder if anyone notices how hard you are trying just to keep going. But here is what you need to know, my beloved child. Every struggle you face, every tear you cry when no one is watching, every moment you feel like giving up but choose to take one more step anyway, all of it is seen. All of it matters. All of it is weaving together into something more beautiful than you can imagine right now. You are not walking this journey alone. Even when loneliness wraps around you like a cold blanket on a winter night, there is a presence with you that never sleeps, never gets tired of you, never looks at you with disappointment. This presence knows the real you, not the version you show to the world. Not the smiling face you put on when everything inside feels heavy. The real you. The you that doubts sometimes. The you that makes mistakes. The you that feels weak and scared and unsure. And guess what? That real you is absolutely loved. Completely, totally, without any conditions attached. Your journey started long before you took your first breath in this world. Before you opened your eyes and saw sunlight for the first time, before you felt your mother's embrace, before any of your life story began to unfold, there was already a perfect plan designed specifically for you. Not a general plan that fits everyone, not a copy-paste template, a unique, beautiful, intricate plan that has your name written all over it. Every twist and turn, every high mountain and low valley, every season of joy and season of struggle. They all fit together like pieces of a puzzle creating a masterpiece. Sometimes you look at your life and wonder if you took a wrong turn somewhere. Maybe you made choices you regret. Maybe you hurt people you love. Maybe you let fear stop you from chasing dreams that made your heart sing. Those heavy feelings of regret and guilt can become like chains, holding you back from moving forward. But here is the truth that will set you free. Your past does not get to write your future. Every sunrise brings a fresh start. Every breath you take is a new opportunity. The mistakes behind you are exactly that, behind you. They taught you something valuable. They made you stronger. They gave you compassion for others who struggle. But they do not define who you are becoming. Right now, at this exact moment, something is shifting in the invisible realm. Doors that have been locked for years are beginning to open. Blessings that have been waiting for the perfect timing are starting to move toward you. Healing that you have prayed for is already on its way. You may not see it yet with your physical eyes, but that does not make it any less real. Just like a seed buried in dark soil does not look like anything special, but underground roots are spreading, strength is building, and soon, very soon, green shoots will break through the surface and reach toward the light. Your faith has been like that seed. Even when circumstances looked impossible. Even when other people told you to give up. Even when your own mind whispered doubts. You held on to a tiny thread of hope. Some days that thread felt so thin it might break. But you did not let go. And that persistence, that refusal to completely surrender to despair, that is what opened the pathway for miracles to flow into your life. The universe responds to faith. Not perfect faith. Not faith that never questions or struggles. Just honest faith that keeps showing up even when it is hard. Can I tell you something that might surprise you? You are stronger than you think you are. So much stronger. You have survived every difficult day that came before this one. Think about that for a moment. Every heartbreak that felt like it would destroy you, you survived. Every loss that seemed unbearable, you made it through. Every dark night when you wondered if morning would ever come, the sun rose again, and you were still here. That is not luck. That is not accident. That is strength woven into the fabric of who you are. Sometimes we only see our weakness. We focus on the moments we stumbled instead of all the times we got back up. We replay our failures in our minds, like a movie stuck on repeat. But what if you looked at your story differently? What if every time you fell down and stood up again counted as a victory? What if every tear you cried was actually washing away old pain to make room for new joy? What if every closed door was actually protection from a path that would have led you away from your destiny? When you shift your perspective like this, suddenly your whole life looks different. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a warrior who has been training for something greater. Now, I want to share something important with you. If this message is touching your heart, if you feel something stirring inside you as you listen to these words, I want to encourage you to do something simple. Subscribe to this channel. I know that might sound like an ordinary request, but here is why it matters. When you subscribe, you are making a decision to keep feeding your spirit with truth. You are choosing to surround yourself with encouragement instead of negativity. You are saying yes to growth. This channel exists to remind you of who you really are and what you are truly capable of. Every video is designed to lift you up, strengthen your faith, and help you see the beauty in your journey. So take a moment right now and click that subscribe button. Let this be your community, your daily dose of hope, your reminder that you are never alone in this journey. Now, let us talk about something that might be weighing on your heart. Worry. That uncomfortable feeling that settles in your chest and makes it hard to breathe sometimes. Worry about money. Worry about health. Worry about your children. Worry about the future. Worry about what people think of you. Worry can become like a heavy coat that you wear every single day until you forget what it feels like to move freely. But here is what worry really is. It is forgetting that you are taken care of. It is trying to control things, that were never yours to control in the first place. Look at the birds outside your window. They do not have bank accounts or retirement plans. They do not store up food for years ahead. Yet every morning they wake up singing, and every evening their bellies are full. Look at the flowers growing wild in fields. Nobody planted them there. Nobody waters them or worries about them. Yet they bloom in colors so beautiful that the richest king in the finest clothes never looked as glorious as one simple wild flower. If nature itself is cared for so perfectly, how much more will you be cared for? You matter infinitely more than birds and flowers. Your needs are known before you even speak them out loud. This does not mean you should be careless or irresponsible. It means you can work hard and do your part while trusting that the outcome is already secured. It means you can plan wisely for tomorrow while living fully in today. It means you can release the tight grip of anxiety and open your hands to receive what is already yours. Worry never added a single good thing to anyone's life. It never solved a problem or made a situation better. All it does is steal your peace and cloud your vision. So today, right now, make a decision to put down that heavy coat of worry. Feel how light you become without it. Feel how your shoulders relax. Feel how you can breathe deeply again. Forgiveness is another gift waiting for you to unwrap. Maybe someone hurt you badly. Maybe they betrayed your trust, spoke cruel words, or abandoned you when you needed them most. That pain is real. Those wounds go deep, and you have every right to feel hurt. But holding on to anger and resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. It only hurts you. Forgiveness is not about saying what they did was okay. It is not about forgetting or pretending it never happened. Forgiveness is about setting yourself free. It is about deciding that their wrong actions will not get to control your emotions for the rest of your life. When you forgive, something powerful happens in the invisible realm. Chains break. Heavy weights lift off your spirit. Doors that were stuck suddenly swing open. This does not mean you have to go back to a harmful relationship. You can forgive someone and still maintain healthy boundaries. You can wish them well from a distance. You can release them from the courtroom of your mind, where you have been replaying their crimes over and over. And here is the beautiful part. When you forgive others, you open the door for forgiveness to flow into your own life. All those mistakes you made, all those moments you wish you could take back, all the guilt you have been carrying, it can finally be released. Forgiveness creates a clean space for new beginnings. Your family is about to experience something beautiful. Those relationships that have been strained are going to heal. The distance that grew between you and people you love is going to close. Misunderstandings that created walls will be cleared up. Where there has been silence, conversation will flow again. Where there has been tension, peace will settle. This does not mean everything will be perfect. Families are made up of imperfect people learning to love each other well. But the heaviness that has been hanging over your home is lifting. Laughter will return. Joy will fill rooms that felt cold. Meals together will become celebrations again. If you have children, watch what happens in their lives over the coming days and weeks. Doors are opening for them too. Opportunities you have been praying for will appear. Problems at school or with friends will work out. That child who has been struggling will find their footing. That teenager who has been distant will start opening up again. Your role as a parent has not been easy, I know. You worry if you are doing enough, if you are getting it right, if your kids will turn out okay despite your mistakes. But love covers a multitude of errors. Your children see your heart even when you stumble. They feel your love even when you do not have perfect words. And they are going to be just fine, better than fine actually, because they have you. Let us talk about your work and your finances. Maybe you have been struggling in this area. Bills pile up. Unexpected expenses hit right when you thought you were finally getting ahead. You work hard, but it feels like you are running on a treadmill, putting in effort but not really getting anywhere. That is about to change. Fresh opportunities are coming your way. A breakthrough in your career. New income streams you had not thought about. Favor from people in positions to help you. That debt that has been hanging over your head like a dark cloud is going to get resolved. Not through more struggling and straining, but through unexpected provision and divine strategy. Here is what you need to understand about abundance. It is not just about having lots of money, though financial provision is certainly included. True abundance is about having everything you need to fulfill your purpose and enjoy your life. It is about relationships that fill your heart. It is about health and energy to do what matters. It is about peace of mind. It is about creativity and ideas flowing through you. It is about feeling satisfied at the end of the day. This kind of abundance cannot be measured in a bank account, but it makes life rich beyond measure. And this is what is flowing toward you right now. All of it. Financial blessing plus so much more. You know what blocks abundance from flowing? A mindset of lack. When you constantly focus on what you do not have, you actually create more lack. When you compare yourself to others and feel jealous or inferior, you push blessing away. When you say things like "I never have enough" or "I always struggle," you are actually inviting more of that same experience. Words are powerful. They create reality, so start speaking differently. Even if your bank account is low right now, you can say "I am provided for." Even if the situation looks tight, you can say "blessings are flowing to me." Even if you do not see how things will work out, you can say solutions are coming. This is not about lying or pretending. This is about aligning your words with truth that exists beyond what your eyes can see. Gratitude is the secret key that unlocks everything good. When you focus on what you already have and feel genuinely thankful, you open the floodgates for more good things to pour in. It works like a magnet. Gratitude attracts blessings. Complaining repels them. So even if life is hard right now, you can find something to be grateful for. You woke up today. Your heart is beating. You can see and hear and think. You have people in your life who care about you, even if relationships are imperfect. You have experienced kindness. You have felt joy before, and you will feel it again. You have learned important lessons through difficult experiences. When you shift your focus to gratitude, your whole energy changes, and the universe responds to that new frequency. There are people watching your life right now, even if you do not realize it. They see how you handle hard times. They notice when you choose kindness instead of bitterness. They watch how you get back up after falling down. Your life is a testimony, a living message that speaks louder than any words you could say. You might think your struggles disqualify you from being an example. Actually, it is the opposite. Your struggles make you relatable. Your victories inspire others to keep going. The fact that you are still here, still believing, still trying, still hoping, that gives courage to someone else who is ready to quit. You are making a difference just by not giving up. Your story matters. Your journey has purpose. The battles you fight today are preparing you to help someone else tomorrow. Some of you listening right now have been fighting invisible battles. Maybe it is depression that makes every day feel gray and heavy. Maybe it is anxiety that creates worst-case scenarios in your mind. Maybe it is an addiction you are ashamed to talk about. Maybe it is memories from your past that haunt you. Maybe it is a health condition that steals your energy and joy. These battles are real and they are exhausting. But you are not fighting alone. There is help available. There is hope for healing. There is a way through this that leads to freedom. The darkness you feel right now is not your permanent address. It is a tunnel, and you are moving through it toward light on the other side. Healing does not always happen instantly. Sometimes it is a process. Sometimes it takes time to unpack pain, to understand where wounds came from, to learn new ways of thinking and being. That is okay. Progress is still progress even when it is slow. Every small step forward counts. Every day you choose to keep going is a victory. Every moment you reach out for help, instead of isolating, is courage. You are stronger than the thing trying to defeat you. You have survived every bad day so far. You are a survivor, a fighter, a overcomer. Do not let shame make you hide. Do not let embarrassment keep you from getting the support you need. The bravest thing you can do is admit you are struggling and ask for help. Your health is about to improve. That issue you have been dealing with is going to get better. Maybe through medical treatment. Maybe through lifestyle changes. Maybe through a miracle that defies explanation. However it happens, relief is coming. Energy is returning. Strength is building. You are going to feel like yourself again, maybe even better than before, because you will have a new appreciation for the gift of feeling well. Pain has a way of teaching us not to take simple things for granted. When you have been sick, health becomes precious. When you have been weak, strength becomes a treasure. When you have suffered, joy becomes extra sweet. For those of you dealing with chronic illness or disability, your value is not connected to your productivity. You are not less important because your body does not work the way you wish it did. You are not a burden. You are not defined by your limitations. You are a whole person with thoughts, feelings, dreams, and gifts that have nothing to do with physical ability. Your life has meaning and purpose exactly as it is right now. The world needs what only you can offer. Do not let anyone, including yourself, make you feel like you are not enough just because you are different. Different is not less than. Different is just different. And your different perspective, your unique experience, your particular journey, all of it adds something valuable to the world. Let us talk about relationships, because they matter so much to your happiness. Maybe you are single, and you wonder if you will ever find someone to share life with. Maybe you are married, but feeling distant from your spouse. Maybe you have friendships that used to be close, but now feel awkward. Maybe family relationships are complicated and painful. Relationships are hard because people are complicated. We all carry our own wounds, our own fears, our own ways of protecting ourselves. We all mess up. We all say things we regret. We all fail to show up the way we wish we could sometimes. But here is the beautiful truth. Relationships can heal and grow. Distance can close. Walls can come down. Love can be rekindled. Trust can be rebuilt. It takes two people willing to be honest, to be humble, to admit fault, to extend grace, to try again. But it is absolutely possible. If you are single, your person is out there. Stop desperately searching and start becoming the person you want to attract. Work on yourself. Heal your own wounds. Learn to be happy on your own. Develop your interests and passions. Build a life you love. When you do this, you naturally attract someone who matches your energy. Desperation repels people. Confidence and contentment attract them. You do not need another person to complete you. You are already whole. What you are looking for is someone to complement your life, to walk alongside you, to share adventures and mundane moments, to be your partner in building something beautiful together. That kind of person is worth waiting for. Do not settle for less just because you are afraid of being alone. If you are in a relationship that is struggling, do not give up too quickly. Every relationship goes through seasons. Sometimes you feel close and connected. Sometimes you feel like strangers living in the same space. This is normal. The key is to keep choosing each other, keep communicating, Keep being willing to see things from their perspective. Keep forgiving small offenses. Keep showing up even when you do not feel like it. Love is not just a feeling. It is a decision you make over and over again. It is a commitment that carries you through the times when emotions are low. Many beautiful relationships almost ended during a hard season. But the people chose to stay, to work through issues, to get help if needed, and they came out stronger on the other side. Your relationship can be one of those success stories. There is a difference between a relationship worth fighting for and a relationship that is genuinely harmful. If you are in a situation where you are being abused physically, emotionally, or mentally, that is different. That requires you to get safe first. Love does not mean accepting mistreatment. You can love someone and still set boundaries. You can wish someone well while choosing not to stay in a destructive situation. If you need to leave for your safety or your sanity, that is not failure. That is wisdom. That is self-respect. That is choosing life. Do not let anyone make you feel guilty for protecting yourself and your children from harm. There are people who will help you. There are resources available. You do not have to stay stuck in a bad situation. Freedom is possible. Now let me speak to those of you who are carrying guilt about your past. Maybe you made choices that hurt people. Maybe you did things you deeply regret. Maybe you walked away from people or opportunities you wish you had valued more. The weight of regret can become crushing if you let it. But here is what you need to understand. You cannot change the past. You cannot go back and make different choices. What is done is done. Beating yourself up over and over does not help anyone. It does not fix what happened. It just keeps you trapped in a prison of your own making. The only thing you can do with past mistakes is learn from them and make better choices moving forward. If you hurt someone and you can apologize, do it. Do not make excuses or try to justify yourself. Just sincerely say you are sorry and acknowledge the pain you caused. If they accept your apology, great. If they do not, you still did the right thing by offering it. Their response is out of your control. But you taking responsibility for your actions is powerful. It shows growth. It shows maturity. It shows you are not the same person who made that mistake. If you cannot apologize because the person is no longer in your life, or they do not want contact, you can still find closure. Write a letter you never send. Talk to an empty chair. Have the conversation in your mind. Do what you need to do to release the guilt and move forward. Forgiving yourself is just as important as forgiving others. Maybe even harder. We tend to be our own harshest critics. We hold ourselves to standards we would never expect from anyone else. We replay our failures endlessly while dismissing our successes. This needs to stop. You are human. Humans make mistakes. That is part of learning and growing. The fact that you feel bad about past actions shows you have a conscience. It shows you care about being a good person. That is actually a positive sign. Now you need to accept that you did the best you could with what you knew at the time. You were younger, less wise, more wounded. You have grown since then. The person you are now is not the person who made those choices. Give yourself the same grace you would extend to a friend in your situation. Your identity is not built on your worst moments. You are not the sum of your mistakes. You are not your bad days or poor choices. You are so much more than that. You are every kind word you have spoken. You are every person you have helped. You are every time you chose courage over fear. You are every moment you got back up after falling. You are your dreams and hopes. You are your capacity to love and to grow. You are your unique combination of talents and quirks and perspectives. You are a work in progress, always becoming, always learning, always evolving into the next version of yourself. And that is beautiful. There are dreams inside you that have been waiting a long time. Maybe you pushed them aside because life got busy. Maybe someone told you they were unrealistic. Maybe you tried before and failed, so you stopped believing. But those dreams do not just disappear. They remain tucked in a corner of your heart, whispering occasionally, reminding you they are still there. It is not too late. You are not too old. You have not missed your chance. Those dreams were planted in you for a reason. They are part of your unique design. Clues about what you were created to do and be. It is time to dust them off and give them another look. What would you do if you knew you could not fail? What would you try if fear was not holding you back? What brings you alive, makes time disappear, fills you with energy, even though it requires effort? Those answers point toward your purpose. You do not need to have it all figured out. You just need to take one small step in that direction. Buy the book, take the class, start the project, have the conversation, make the call. Whatever the next right step is, do that. Then do the next one. Before you know it, you will look back and be amazed at how far you have come. Purpose is not some mysterious thing only special people get to discover. Your purpose is simply using your unique gifts and experiences to make life better for the people around you. It might be grand and public, or quiet and personal. Both matter equally. The teacher shaping young minds has purpose. The parent raising children with love has purpose. The friend who listens without judgment has purpose. The person who smiles at strangers and brightens their day has purpose. You do not have to be famous or wealthy or powerful to live a meaningful life. You just have to show up authentically and give what only you can give. Some seasons of life are about preparation, not performance. You might feel like nothing is happening, like you are stuck, like everyone else is moving forward while you are standing still. But what if this is a season of growth happening underneath the surface, where you cannot see it yet? What if you are being prepared for something bigger than you can imagine right now? Seeds do their most important work buried in darkness, before anyone sees a single green shoot. You are not stuck. You are being established, rooted, strengthened. When it is time for your breakthrough, you will be ready. You will have the character and wisdom and skills needed for what comes next. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Nothing is wasted. Everything serves a purpose. I want to remind you of something important. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Not where you think you should be. Not where others said you would be. But right here, in this moment. In this situation. This is your classroom. This is where you are learning what you need to know. This is where you are developing who you need to become. Stop fighting reality. Stop wishing you were somewhere else. Be fully present right where you are. Find the lesson. Look for the gift. See the opportunity hiding in the challenge. When you resist what is, you create suffering. When you accept what is and work with it, you find peace and possibility. Acceptance does not mean giving up or settling. It means being honest about where you actually are, so you can make wise decisions about where to go next. You cannot change direction if you refuse to acknowledge your starting point. You cannot heal what you will not face. You cannot grow beyond what you deny. Acceptance is the beginning of transformation. It is saying, okay, this is real. This is my situation. Now what can I do about it? That is a position of power, not weakness. Your prayers have been heard. Every single one. Even the ones you did not finish because tears choked your words. Even the ones you whispered in desperation at 3 a.m. Even the ones you thought were too small or too selfish to matter. They all counted. They all reached their destination. And answers are coming, though maybe not always in the package you expected. Sometimes the answer is yes. Sometimes it is wait. Sometimes it is I have something better planned. Trust that what is unfolding is for your ultimate good, even when it does not feel good right now. My dear child, there is something I need you to understand deep in your bones. You are wrapped in protection right now. Not the kind of protection you can see with your eyes, but something far more powerful. Imagine the strongest fortress ever built, with walls so thick that nothing can break through. Now multiply that strength by infinity. That is how secure you are in this moment. Every worry trying to creep into your mind, every fear whispering lies in your ear, every doubt attempting to steal your peace, none of them can actually touch the real you. They might make noise outside the walls, but inside, you are completely safe. Life has taught you to be cautious, has it not? You have been hurt before. You have trusted people who let you down. You have hoped for things that did not work out the way you planned. So naturally, you learn to protect yourself by not expecting too much, by preparing for disappointment, by keeping your guard up. That is a normal human response to pain. But what if I told you that this guarded approach is actually blocking the very blessings trying to reach you? What if the walls you built to keep out more hurt are also keeping out more joy? It is time to take a risk again. Time to open your heart, even though it feels scary. Time to believe in good things coming your way, even though you have been let down before. Strength is not about being tough all the time. Real strength is about being soft enough to feel everything deeply while trusting that you will not break. You have been trying so hard to be strong, carrying everything on your own shoulders, not wanting to burden anyone else with your problems. That independence has served you well in some ways. It taught you resilience. It proved you can survive difficult things. But my precious one, you were never meant to carry life alone. There is no medal for suffering in silence. There is no prize for pretending you have it all together when inside you are falling apart. It is okay to need help. It is okay to admit you are tired. It is okay to say out loud that some days feel too heavy. When you finally let down those walls and allow yourself to be honest about your struggles, something miraculous happens. Help appears. Not always in the way you expected, but it comes. Sometimes it is a friend who calls at exactly the right moment. Sometimes it is an idea that pops into your mind with perfect timing. Sometimes it is a door opening that you did not even know existed. Sometimes it is simply a feeling of peace settling over you when nothing in your circumstances has changed yet. This is not coincidence. This is the universe responding to your honesty, to your vulnerability, to your willingness to receive. Your mind has been so busy lately, has it not? Racing thoughts, keeping you awake at night. Endless lists of things to do, problems to solve, decisions to make. Your brain feels tired from thinking so much, planning so much, worrying so much. What if you could give that busy mind a rest? What if, just for today, you stop trying to figure everything out? You do not need to have all the answers right now. You do not need to see the entire staircase before you take the first step. You just need to show up for today. Just today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. Just this one day in front of you. And you can absolutely handle just one day, can you not? Think about how much energy you spend trying to control outcomes, trying to make sure everything goes according to your plan, trying to prevent bad things from happening, trying to force good things to happen faster. All that effort is exhausting, and honestly, most of it is wasted because so much of life is beyond your control anyway. What if you experimented with a different approach? What if you did your best with what is in front of you? Made wise choices with the information you have, took action where action is needed, and then released attachment to specific outcomes? What if you trusted that things are unfolding exactly as they should, even when it does not look like what you planned? This does not mean becoming passive or lazy. It means acting from a place of peace instead of panic. It means working hard while holding your plans loosely. It means doing everything you can, and then trusting that what you cannot do is being handled. There is a beautiful freedom in this way of living. You are still responsible, still showing up, still trying your best. But you are not crushed under the weight of believing that everything depends entirely on you. Because it does not. You are one part of a much larger story. Your role matters. Your efforts count. But you are not alone in making things happen. Speaking of not being alone, I want you to truly absorb this truth. Right now, in this exact moment, there are forces of good working on your behalf. You cannot see them, but they are as real as the air you breathe. Think of them as invisible helpers clearing obstacles from your path, opening doors before you even arrive, putting ideas into the minds of people who can help you, arranging circumstances in your favor. This is not fantasy. This is reality working in dimensions beyond what your physical senses can detect. You have probably experienced this before without realizing what was really happening. Times when things worked out better than they should have. Close calls where disaster was narrowly avoided. Coincidences that were almost too perfect to be random. Opportunities that appeared at exactly the right time. That was not just luck. That was invisible assistance. Now, if you are finding hope and encouragement in these words, I want to ask you to do something simple but meaningful. Subscribe to this channel. This is not just about helping the channel grow, though that does matter. It is about you making a commitment to yourself. By subscribing, you are saying yes to regular reminders of truth. You are choosing to feed your spirit with positivity, instead of letting negativity be the loudest voice in your life. You are deciding to be part of a community of people who believe in better days ahead. So many people wander through life, feeling isolated in their struggles, not realizing there are millions of others fighting similar battles, hoping for similar breakthroughs, holding on to similar faith. When you subscribe, you join something bigger than yourself. You connect with others on the same journey. And together, we all become stronger. So take a moment right now and click that subscribe button. Let it be your declaration that you are ready to receive good things. Let it be your commitment to not giving up. Let it be your way of saying yes to hope. Let us talk about your finances, because I know this is a source of stress for many of you. Money problems have a way of consuming your thoughts, do they not? Bills that need paying, debt that feels crushing, income that is not enough to cover everything, unexpected expenses that seem to always come at the worst time. Financial pressure affects everything. It strains relationships. It steals sleep. It limits choices. It creates constant background anxiety that never quite goes away. You try so hard. You work long hours. You sacrifice. You budget carefully. You look for extra income. But still, it feels like you are running on a hamster wheel, putting in effort, but not really getting ahead. I see you. I see how hard you are trying. I see the weight you carry. And I want you to know that change is coming. Financial breakthrough does not always happen the way you expect. You might be looking for a big lottery win or a huge promotion. And those things can happen. But often, breakthrough comes through multiple smaller channels opening simultaneously. An unexpected refund. A side opportunity that brings in extra income. A bill that gets reduced. Someone paying back money you had written off. A gift from an unexpected source. Expenses that decrease without you having to do anything. Skills you have that suddenly become valuable. Ideas that turn into income streams. When you add up all these smaller improvements, they create real change in your financial situation. But here is what you need to understand. Money flows toward gratitude and away from resentment. When you constantly focus on lack, on not having enough, on comparing yourself to people who have more, You actually create energetic resistance to money coming to you. When you feel grateful for what you do have, even if it seems small, you open yourself to receiving more. This is not about being in denial about real financial problems. This is about shifting your energy from scarcity mindset to abundance mindset. Instead of I never have enough, try I am provided for. Instead of I am so broke, try money is coming to me. Instead of I cannot afford anything, try I am opening to prosperity. These might feel like just words, but words shape reality more than you realize. Also, look at your relationship with money. Do you see it as evil or dirty? Do you feel guilty about wanting more? Do you believe that spiritual people should not care about money? Do you think wealth makes people greedy or selfish? These beliefs, often unconscious, create blocks that prevent money from flowing freely in your life. Money is simply energy. It is a tool that amplifies who you already are. If you are kind, money lets you be kind on a larger scale. If you are generous, money lets you give more. If you value growth, money provides resources for learning and experiences. There is nothing wrong with wanting financial ease. There is nothing unspiritual about desiring comfort and security. You can be deeply connected to what matters most while also having money in the bank. Here is something else about money that might surprise you. It comes more easily when you are already generous with what you have now. When you share from your little, more comes back to you. This seems backward to logical thinking. Logical thinking says hoard what little you have until you get more. But spiritual law works differently. When you give, even when it feels risky, even when you barely have enough yourself, you demonstrate trust. You prove that you believe in abundance. You show that you are not operating from fear, and the universe responds to that energy. Now, this does not mean being foolish. You do not give away rent money or neglect your responsibilities. But when you see genuine need, and you have something to share, share it. When an opportunity to help someone arises, and you have resources to contribute, contribute. Watch what happens. Watch how giving opens receiving. Your health is another area where breakthrough is coming. Some of you have been dealing with physical pain for so long it has become normal. Others are fighting illnesses that drain your energy and limit your life. Some of you have been to countless doctors without finding real answers or relief. Medical bills pile up. Treatments do not work. Hope starts to fade. You wonder if you will ever feel good again. You wonder if this is just how life is going to be now. But what if healing is closer than you think? What if your body already knows how to heal itself and just needs the right conditions to do so? What if the breakthrough you are praying for is already in motion? Healing is not always instant. Sometimes it is a gradual process of getting a little better each day, until one day you realize you feel good again. Sometimes it requires you to make changes in how you live, what you eat, how you manage stress, how much you rest. Sometimes it comes through finally finding the right doctor or treatment. Sometimes it happens in ways that medicine cannot explain. However it comes, be open to it. Stop telling yourself stories about why you cannot get better. Stop accepting sickness as your permanent identity. You are not your illness. You are a whole person who happens to be dealing with health challenges right now. But right now is not forever. Your body is an amazing creation. It wants to be well. It is designed with incredible self-healing mechanisms. Every moment, your immune system is fighting threats. Your cells are regenerating. Your body is working to maintain balance and health. When you support this natural process, instead of working against it, healing accelerates. This means rest when you are tired instead of pushing through exhaustion. It means eating foods that nourish instead of just fill. It means moving your body gently instead of being completely sedentary. It means managing stress instead of letting it consume you. It means speaking kindly to yourself instead of criticizing your body for not working perfectly. Small changes create big results over time. Also, do not underestimate the connection between emotional health and physical health. Sometimes physical symptoms are your body's way of expressing emotional pain that has nowhere else to go. Unprocessed grief, unresolved anger, chronic anxiety, buried trauma, all of these can manifest as physical problems. Healing sometimes requires dealing with the emotional roots, not just treating physical symptoms. This is why therapy, counseling, support groups, or deep conversations with trusted friends can be just as important as medical treatment. Your mind and body are not separate. They are one interconnected system. When you heal one, you help heal the other. Let me speak now to those of you whose hearts are broken. Maybe it is the end of a relationship you thought would last forever. Maybe it is the betrayal of someone you loved deeply. Maybe it is the loss of a person who meant everything to you. Maybe it is disappointment in yourself for choices you made. Heartbreak is one of the most painful human experiences because you cannot fix it quickly. You cannot force yourself to stop caring. You cannot rush through grief. You just have to feel it all and trust that eventually the intensity will fade. And it will fade, my precious one. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but gradually, slowly, the sharp pain becomes a dull ache. And then the dull ache becomes a tender spot. And then the tender spot becomes a scar that does not hurt unless you press directly on it. And finally, even the scar fades until you can barely remember where it was. Time does not heal all wounds automatically, but time plus intention does. This means you have to actively work with your healing, not just wait for time to pass. It means feeling your feelings instead of numbing them. It means talking about your pain instead of pretending you are fine. It means crying when you need to cry. It means being gentle with yourself on hard days. It means slowly letting go of what you cannot change. It means choosing to believe in love again, even after love hurt you. It means opening your heart again, even though it might get broken again. Because the alternative, staying closed off forever, is not really living. It is just existing in a self-made prison of protection that keeps out pain, but also keeps out joy. Forgiveness is part of healing a broken heart. Not because the person deserves it, not because what they did was okay, but because holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and hoping they get sick. It only hurts you. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting. It does not mean trusting someone who proved untrustworthy. It does not mean going back to a situation that harmed you. Forgiveness simply means releasing them from the courtroom of your mind, where you keep replaying their crimes. It means deciding that their wrong actions will not get to control your emotional state for the rest of your life. It means setting yourself free from the exhausting work of hating them. When you forgive, you do not do it for them. You do it for you. Your children, for those of you who are parents, are about to step into a new season too. That child who has been struggling academically is about to have things click. That teenager who has been rebellious and distant is about to start opening up again. That adult child who made choices that broke your heart is about to turn things around. I know parenting has been harder than you expected. Nobody tells you how much it hurts to watch your children make mistakes you cannot protect them from. Nobody warns you about the guilt you will carry, wondering if you are doing enough, doing it right, screwing them up with your imperfections. Nobody explains the unique pain of loving someone so much that their problems become your problems. Their pain becomes your pain. Their struggles consume your thoughts day and night. But here is what you need to hear. You are a better parent than you think you are. Your children see your love even when you stumble. They feel your devotion even when you do not have perfect answers. They are learning from you how to be human. which includes making mistakes and getting back up, not how to be perfect. Stop measuring yourself against some impossible standard of perfect parenting. Perfect parents do not exist. Good enough parents who love deeply, try hard, admit mistakes, and keep showing up, those parents are everywhere. And you are one of them. Your kids are going to be okay. Better than okay. They are going to surprise you with their resilience, their wisdom, their capacity to overcome obstacles, because they learned those things from watching you. If your relationship with your parents is difficult, healing is coming there too. Old wounds between you and them are going to finally start to close. Misunderstandings that created distance will get cleared up. Patterns of hurt that repeated for years will break. This might come through honest conversations, where you finally say things that needed saying. It might come through setting healthy boundaries that create space for a better relationship. It might come through forgiving them for their imperfections and accepting that they did their best with what they knew. It might come through them finally seeing you, really seeing you, for who you are instead of who they wanted you to be. However it happens, freedom is on the way. Freedom from trying to earn approval that should have been freely given. Freedom from carrying guilt that was never yours to carry. Freedom from feeling not good enough. Freedom to be yourself without apology. Friendships are about to shift too. Some friendships that have felt one-sided are going to either balance out or naturally end, making room for better connections. People who have been draining your energy are going to fall away. New people who match your current energy are going to appear. You have outgrown some relationships, and that is okay. You are allowed to evolve beyond friendships that no longer fit. This does not make you a bad person. It makes you honest. True friends will grow with you or celebrate your growth, even if your paths diverge. Toxic people will try to make you feel guilty for changing, for setting boundaries, for not being who they want you to be. Let them be upset. Your growth is not up for debate or approval from anyone else. Loneliness is hard, is it not? You can be surrounded by people and still feel alone if those people do not really know you. You can be in a relationship and feel lonely if that person does not see the real you. You can have a full life and still feel like something is missing. This kind of soul loneliness is about not feeling truly seen, truly understood, truly accepted. But that is changing. People who get you are coming. Connections that feel easy and natural instead of forced and exhausting are on their way. A sense of belonging is developing. You are going to find your people, your tribe, your soul family, and when you do, you will realize that all the loneliness before was preparing you to recognize and appreciate real connection when it finally arrives. Your creativity is about to explode too. Ideas have been trying to get through to you, but you have been too busy, too stressed, too distracted to notice. Projects you started and abandoned are calling to you again. Talents you have not used in years are ready to wake up. That thing you always wanted to try, but talked yourself out of, is knocking on your heart's door again. Say yes to creativity. Say yes to making things just because it brings you joy, not because you need it to be perfect or profitable or impressive. Paint, write, dance, sing, build, create, garden, cook. Whatever form your creativity takes, do not deprive yourself of it anymore. Creativity is not a luxury for people who have extra time. Creativity is essential soul food that makes everything else in life more bearable. Maybe you think you are not creative. Maybe you have believed the lie that only artistic people are creative. But creativity is not just art. It is problem solving. It is finding new ways to do ordinary things. It is decorating your space in a way that feels like you. It is cooking a meal with whatever ingredients you have. It is figuring out how to make something work with limited resources. It is the stories you tell. It is how you relate to people. It is raising children. It is organizing systems. It is planning events. Creativity is simply bringing something new into existence, and you do that all the time without calling it creativity. Start recognizing your creative nature. Start honoring it. Start making space for it. Your purpose is becoming clearer. For years you have wondered why you are here, what you are supposed to do, what your life means. Those questions are about to get answers, not necessarily in dramatic revelations, but in a growing sense of knowing. You will start recognizing patterns in what brings you alive. You will notice what problems you naturally want to solve. You will see where your gifts intersect with the world's needs. Purpose is not some mystical thing you have to search the whole world to find. Purpose is often right where you are, in the ordinary moments of your ordinary life, waiting for you to recognize it. Maybe your purpose is raising children who will change the world. Maybe it is being the steady presence in your workplace that makes everyone else's day a little better. Maybe it is creating beauty in a world that desperately needs it. Maybe it is using your specific struggle to help others facing the same battle. Maybe it is small acts of kindness that create ripple effects you never see. Maybe it is learning to love yourself so fully that it gives others permission to do the same. Purpose does not have to be grand to be meaningful. Every role matters. Every contribution counts. You do not need to be famous or influential or wealthy to have purpose. You just need to show up authentically and give what only you can give. Stop waiting for permission to pursue what matters to you. Stop waiting until you feel ready, until circumstances are perfect, until you have more time or money or energy. That perfect moment is not coming. Life will always be messy and complicated and full of obstacles. You pursue your dreams in the middle of imperfect circumstances, or you do not pursue them at all. Start small. Take tiny steps. Do what you can with what you have from where you are. Progress is progress, no matter how slow. A little movement forward is better than standing still waiting for ideal conditions that may never arrive. Fear is going to try to talk you out of pursuing what matters. Fear will give you 1,000 reasonable sounding excuses. What if you fail? What if people judge you? What if you are not good enough? What if you look foolish? What if it is too late? What if you waste time and resources? Fear pretends to protect you, but really it just keeps you stuck in a too small life. You have to feel the fear and do it anyway. You have to risk looking foolish. You have to accept that failure is possible. Because not trying, staying stuck in regret and wondering what if, that is actually worse than trying and failing. At least when you try, you have an answer. You know, and even if it does not work out, at least you were brave enough to try. That counts for something significant. Success is not what you think it is. You have been programmed to see success as reaching certain markers like wealth, status, recognition, achievement. But those things do not create fulfillment. Plenty of people have all of that and still feel empty inside. Real success is peace of mind. Real success is loving relationships. Real success is work that feels meaningful to you personally. Real success is being able to be yourself without pretending. Real success is handling challenges with grace. Real success is growing into a better version of yourself year after year. Real success is leaving people better than you found them. Real success is living according to your values, instead of compromising them for gain. By these measures, you might already be more successful than you realize. Stop measuring your life against other people's highlight reels on social media. You are comparing your behind the scenes reality to their carefully curated public image. It is not a fair comparison. Everyone struggles. Everyone has problems. Everyone feels inadequate sometimes. Everyone makes mistakes. The difference is most people hide their struggles and only show their wins. So you think everyone else has it together while you are barely holding on. But it is not true. They are just good at pretending. Just like you are probably good at pretending when you need to be. But underneath the pretense, everyone is just doing their best to figure out this complicated thing called life. Comparison truly is the thief of joy. When you compare, you always lose because there will always be someone ahead of you in whatever category you are measuring. Someone thinner, richer, smarter, more accomplished, more popular, more talented, always. But so what? Their success does not diminish yours. Their gifts do not cancel out yours. Their journey has nothing to do with yours. You are running your own race at your own pace, and the only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Are you kinder than you used to be? More patient? More honest? More brave? That is growth. That is what matters. Not how you stack up against strangers on the internet. Gratitude changes everything. When you shift focus from what you lack to what you have, your whole life transforms. This is not toxic positivity. This is not pretending problems do not exist. This is about choosing where to put your attention. You can acknowledge difficulties while still being grateful for good things. You can be frustrated about challenges while still appreciating blessings. Both can be true at the same time. The question is, which one are you feeding with your focus? Because whatever you focus on expands. Focus on problems and they feel bigger. Focus on blessings and you notice more of them. Start a gratitude practice if you do not have one already. Every morning or every evening, write down 3 things you are genuinely grateful for. Not big, profound things necessarily. Just real things. The sun on your face. A good cup of coffee. A message from a friend. Your functioning body. A safe place to sleep. A funny moment that made you laugh. Clean water from your tap. A memory that makes you smile. Literally anything that brought you even a moment of appreciation. Do this every single day. Watch how it shifts your entire outlook over time. Watch how you start noticing more good things. Watch how your overall happiness increases, even if your circumstances do not change dramatically. The words you speak matter more than you realize. Your words create reality. If you constantly say, "I am so unlucky," guess what experiences you attract more of? If you regularly say, "I never have enough money," you reinforce that scarcity. If you often say, "I always get sick," you program your body accordingly. Your subconscious mind listens to everything you say and takes it as instruction. So speak life. Speak hope. Speak abundance. Even if your current situation seems to contradict positive words, speak them anyway. I am healthy. I am provided for. Good things come to me. I am loved. I am capable. Life is working out for me. These are not lies. These are faith statements about what is coming, spoken as if they are already here. This is how you partner with the invisible realm to create visible change. Pain is not your enemy, even though it feels that way. Every difficult moment you have walked through has been shaping you into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone with more compassion. The hardships you wish you could erase from your story are actually the chapters that give your life depth and meaning. Without struggle, you would never discover your own strength. Without darkness, you would never appreciate light. Without breaking, you would never learn how beautifully you can put yourself back together. So those painful experiences were not wasted. They were not punishment. They were preparation for something greater than you can see right now. The gifts being offered to you are not temporary or superficial. What is coming your way has substance and lasting value. Seeds of kindness are being planted in your heart right now. Seeds of strength that will grow into unshakable confidence. Seeds of wisdom that will help you navigate future challenges with grace. But here is the thing about seeds. They need the right conditions to grow. They need humble soil, not the hard ground of pride. When you think you already know everything, when you refuse to admit you need help, when you are too proud to receive from others, those seeds cannot take root. Humility is not weakness. Humility is being honest about being human, about having limits, about needing connection and support. When you approach life with humble openness, everything good can flow to you naturally. Pride is a sneaky thing. It disguises itself as strength or independence. It tells you that asking for help means you are failing. It whispers that admitting mistakes makes you look bad. It convinces you that you should have everything figured out by now. But pride actually keeps you stuck. It prevents growth, because growth requires admitting you do not know everything yet. It damages relationships, because connection requires vulnerability. It blocks blessings, because receiving requires acknowledging you need something. If pride has built walls around your heart, it is time to take them down, brick by brick. Trade pride for humility. Trade pretending for honesty. Trade isolation for connection. Joy is interesting because it operates differently than you might think. You probably believe joy comes from having what you want, from circumstances being pleasant, from life going according to plan. But that kind of happiness is fragile because circumstances always change. Real joy, deep joy, the kind that sustains you through hard times, that kind of joy comes from something deeper. It comes from knowing you are loved no matter what. It comes from having purpose beyond yourself. It comes from gratitude for what is instead of resentment for what is not. This joy does not depend on everything being perfect. It exists alongside difficulties. It is not about denying problems, but about not letting problems steal everything good. You can feel sad about a situation while still feeling grateful for other blessings. You can be dealing with challenges while still noticing beautiful moments. Joy is not the absence of pain. Joy is the presence of something bigger than pain. Right now, promises made over your life are unfolding. Things spoken over you years ago, dreams planted in your heart long ago, prayers prayed by people who love you. All of it is coming together in ways you cannot track or measure. You might feel like nothing is happening because you do not see dramatic changes yet. But underground, roots are spreading. Foundations are being built. Pieces are moving into position. When the time is right, when everything is ready, you will see breakthrough emerge suddenly, and you will be amazed at how quickly things change. But that sudden breakthrough will only happen because of all the invisible work that came before it. So trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust that things are moving even when you cannot see it yet. The enemy of your soul, those negative forces that try to derail your peace, they want to distract you. They want to pull your focus away from truth and onto lies. They want you obsessing over problems instead of solutions. They want you replaying old hurts instead of embracing new possibilities. They want you scared of the future instead of excited about what is coming. Do not give those negative forces the power of your attention. Stay aware without being consumed. Pray without being paralyzed by worry. Keep your spirit light and your expectations hopeful. You are moving toward good things with every step, even the steps that feel like you are going backward. Sometimes you have to go around a mountain to get to the other side. Sometimes you have to learn hard lessons before you are ready for the blessing. Trust the journey, even the parts that make no sense right now. You are not walking alone. There is a divine hand holding yours, guiding your steps, protecting you from dangers you do not even know about. You are being led, even when it feels like you are wandering. You are being cared for, even when it feels like you are on your own. The truth is, you have never been alone for a single moment of your life. There has always been a presence with you, loving you, believing in you, rooting for you. When you were a child and felt scared in the dark, that comforting feeling that made you feel safe, that was not imagination. When you were heartbroken and somehow found the strength to keep going, that was not just your own willpower. When you faced an impossible situation and a solution appeared at the last second, that was not coincidence. You have been accompanied, guided, and helped your entire life. Once you truly understand this, fear loses its grip, because how can you be afraid when you know you are never truly alone? These words are like love songs if you listen carefully. They carry a frequency of truth that your soul recognizes, even if your mind does not fully understand. When something resonates deep inside you, when words make you feel seen and understood, when you suddenly feel hope rising in your chest, that is your spirit responding to truth. You were not created for suffering, even though suffering happens. You were not designed for constant sadness, even though sad seasons come. You were made for joy, for purpose, for connection, for growth, for love. And even when life takes you through hard valleys, you are still moving toward those things. Every valley eventually leads to a mountain peak. Every dark night eventually gives way to morning light. Hold on to that truth when the valley feels endless. You carry a strong spirit inside you, stronger than you realize. Not because you are special or perfect, but simply because you are human, and humans are incredibly resilient. Think about what humanity has survived throughout history. Wars, plagues, natural disasters, personal tragedies, and yet here we are, still creating, still loving, still hoping, still trying. That same survival instinct, that same capacity for resilience, it lives in you. You have survived every difficult day up until now. You have weathered every storm that has come your way. You are still standing. That is proof of your strength, not your weakness. The path set before you has purpose woven through every step. You might look at where you are and think, this is not where I am supposed to be. You might feel behind, lost, or off track. But what if you are exactly where you need to be for what you need to learn? What if this unexpected detour is actually a shortcut to your destiny? What if this disappointment is actually protection from something that would have been worse? We have such limited perspective. We can only see today, this moment, this circumstance. But your life is being viewed from a higher perspective that sees how everything connects, how every piece serves the larger picture. Trust that perspective even when you cannot see it yourself. The world will try to pull you off track. It will dangle attractive distractions that promise fulfillment but deliver emptiness. It will pressure you to compromise your values for temporary gain. It will tempt you to take shortcuts that seem easier but lead nowhere good. Some people might actively try to discourage you, not because they are evil, but because your growth makes them uncomfortable. Your progress challenges their excuses. Your faith exposes their fear. Your joy highlights their bitterness. Do not take it personally when people try to dim your light. They are not really mad at you. They are disturbed by what you represent, threatened by the possibility that they too could change if they had the courage. Keep shining anyway. Keep growing anyway. Keep believing anyway. Those who are meant to walk with you will celebrate your progress, not sabotage it. Let the words you absorb from messages like this become anchors for your soul. When doubt creeps in, remember what you learned here. When fear tries to take over, remember the truth you heard. When circumstances look impossible, remember the promises spoken over your life. Keep these teachings close like a lighthouse keeper tends the light, because they will guide you through foggy moments when you cannot see clearly. They will steady you when winds of difficulty try to blow you off course. They will remind you who you are when the world tries to tell you otherwise. Feed your spirit regularly with truth, with encouragement, with hope. Just like your body needs food daily, Your soul needs nourishment too. Make it a habit, a discipline, a priority. You are being called to shine brightly in dark places, to be a source of comfort when others are suffering, to offer hope when others are despairing, to show kindness when others are harsh. This is not a burden, this is a privilege. Your life can make a difference in ways you will never fully know. A smile you give might be the only kindness someone receives that day. An encouraging word you speak might be exactly what someone needs to not give up. Your persistence in hard times might inspire someone else to keep fighting. You are more influential than you think. Your life ripples outward, touching people in ways you cannot track. So live with intention. Choose kindness. Spread hope. Share joy. Not because you have to, but because you get to. Before we continue, I want to pause and remind you about something important. If you have been finding strength and encouragement in this message, this is the perfect time to subscribe to this channel. You see, the decision to subscribe is about more than just clicking a button. It is a commitment you are making to yourself. You are saying yes to regularly filling your mind with positive, uplifting, truth-filled content instead of the negativity that bombards you from every direction. You are choosing to be part of a community of people who believe in miracles, who hold on to hope, who refuse to give up no matter what. When you subscribe, you are taking an active step toward your own growth and healing. You are deciding that you deserve to hear encouraging words every day. So do it right now. Hit that subscribe button. Join thousands of others who are on this same journey toward breakthrough, toward healing, toward the life they were meant to live. And after you subscribe, leave a comment below sharing what spoke to your heart today. Your words might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. We are all connected in this journey, all lifting each other up. Subscribe now and be part of something bigger than yourself. The safety covering your family right now is real and powerful, even though you cannot see it with physical eyes. Imagine invisible guards stationed around your home, protecting your children when they are out in the world, shielding your family from harm you never even know about, deflecting negativity and evil that tries to reach you. This protection is not random or accidental. It is purposeful, personal, and constant. You do not have to be afraid for your loved ones, because they are being watched over by forces far more powerful than any danger they might face. This does not mean nothing bad will ever happen. We live in a world where hard things occur, but it does mean that even hard things will ultimately work for good. That protection is present even in difficulty, that you are never abandoned to face trouble alone. Every single day, mercies you do not deserve are being poured out. That might sound harsh, like you are being told you are unworthy. But actually, it is the opposite. None of us deserve grace and goodness based on our performance. We all mess up. We all fall short. We all have moments we are not proud of. The beauty of unconditional love is that it flows regardless of our worthiness. You are loved not because you earned it, but simply because you exist. You matter not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Grace means getting good things you did not earn and avoiding bad consequences you did deserve. That is what is operating in your life right now. You are receiving favor beyond what makes logical sense. Doors are opening that should be closed. Help is coming from unexpected sources. Things are working out in ways that should not work. That is grace in action. The test you are in right now, that challenge that feels so overwhelming, it actually has an expiration date. This will not last forever. Seasons change. Circumstances shift. What feels permanent today will be a memory tomorrow. When you are in the middle of difficulty, it is hard to believe it will ever end. Time moves so slowly when you are suffering. Each day feels like a month. Each week feels like a year. But look back at your life. You have been in hard places before, and you got through them. You survived things you thought would destroy you. You made it through valleys you thought had no exit. This current challenge is no different. It feels massive right now, but it is temporary. Hold on to that truth. Remind yourself daily this too shall pass. Better days are coming. This hard season is not your forever reality. Your determination throughout this challenge has been noticed. The effort you put in when no one was watching. The times you kept trying when it would have been easier to quit. The days you showed up even though you did not feel like it. All of that matters. All of that counts. Character is built in private moments of choice, when no one will know if you give up or keep going. You have been building character, developing strength, proving to yourself what you are capable of. Those lessons will serve you for the rest of your life. The person you are becoming through this struggle is far more valuable than any quick, easy success could ever be. Blessings beyond what you can imagine are being prepared for you and your family. Not someday in the distant future. Soon. Things that seemed impossible are about to become reality. Prayers you stopped praying because you lost hope are about to be answered. Dreams you buried because they seemed too big are about to resurrect. Resources you need are about to show up. People who can help you are about to enter your life. Solutions to problems you have wrestled with for years are about to become clear. This is not wishful thinking. This is not empty encouragement. This is truth about what is coming your way. Get ready. Prepare your heart. Make space in your life. Because when blessings start flowing, they will come quickly and abundantly, and you need to be ready to receive them. Healing that seemed impossible is yours. That broken place in your heart that you thought would never mend. It is being stitched back together with threads of love stronger than the original fabric. That physical problem you have dealt with for so long. Breakthrough is coming. That financial crisis that has consumed your thoughts, provision is on the way. That relationship that appeared beyond repair, restoration is possible. That situation that looked hopeless, solutions are forming. Do not limit what is possible based on what seems likely. The impossible happens all the time. Miracles are real. Sudden reversals occur. Everything can change in a moment, and your moment is approaching. Some of you need to hear this specifically. You are not forgotten. You might feel overlooked, like everyone else is getting their breakthrough while you are still waiting. You might feel invisible, like your struggles go unnoticed while others get all the attention and help. You might feel abandoned, like you have been left behind while everyone else moves forward. But none of that is true. You are seen. You are remembered. You are valued. Your wait has not been in vain. Actually, you are being positioned for something so good that it required this preparation time. You are being made ready for a blessing so big that you needed to develop the capacity to handle it. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Your moment is coming, and when it arrives, you will understand why you had to wait. The mistakes you made, the sins you committed, the things you regret, they have been forgiven. This is not something you need to earn or achieve. It is already done. The guilt you carry is self-imposed, not divinely mandated. You have been released from condemnation, but you are still condemning yourself. It is time to let that go. Accept the forgiveness that has already been extended. Stop punishing yourself for things that have already been pardoned. Move forward with a clean slate, a fresh start, a new beginning. Your past does not define your future unless you let it. Today can be the first day of a completely different story. Your heart is being made new from the inside out. Old patterns of thinking that kept you stuck are being replaced with new perspectives that create freedom. Old wounds that drove your behavior are being healed so you can respond differently. Old lies you believed about yourself are being exposed and exchanged for truth. This transformation is not just surface level. It is deep, thorough, and lasting. You are not just changing habits. You are becoming a new person from the core outward. This process takes time. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small changes. Notice progress even when it feels slow. You are not who you used to be, and you are not yet who you will become. You are in the beautiful, messy middle of transformation. Safety and protection are yours now. Not someday, not when you get your life together, not when you finally become good enough. Right now, exactly as you are covered, protected, sheltered, guarded. Whatever you are afraid of cannot ultimately harm you. Whatever you are worried about cannot destroy what matters most. Even if hard things happen, and they might, you will survive them. You will get through them. You will come out on the other side still standing, still believing, still hoping. Nothing can separate you from the love that surrounds you. Nothing can snatch you out of the hand that holds you. You are secure, even when you feel vulnerable. You are protected, even when you feel exposed. You are safe, even when circumstances feel dangerous. The cleansing that is happening in your life right now might be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Old relationships that were toxic are falling away to make room for healthy connections. Old thought patterns that kept you trapped are being exposed and dealt with. Old coping mechanisms that no longer serve you are being dismantled so you can develop better ones. This feels like loss sometimes. It feels like everything is falling apart. But actually, everything is falling into place. What is leaving needed to leave. What is being torn down needed to come down. You are being prepared for something better, something healthier, something more aligned with who you truly are. Do not fight this process. Do not try to hold on to what is meant to go. Release it with gratitude for what it taught you, and turn toward what is coming with open arms. You are not the same person you were before. The old version of you, with all its limitations and fears and small thinking, that person is gone. You have been transformed by everything you have walked through. You see things differently now. You value different things. You have different priorities. You cannot go back to being who you were, and honestly, you would not want to even if you could. The new you that is emerging is stronger, wiser, more compassionate, more authentic. This new you is the real you that was buried under layers of pretense and protection and fear. Welcome this version of yourself. Celebrate who you are becoming. You are exactly who you were meant to be. Keep your faith and sense of purpose strong, no matter what the world throws at you. External circumstances cannot define your internal reality unless you let them. You can be peaceful in chaos. You can be hopeful in difficulty. You can be joyful in hardship. Not because you are in denial, but because you are anchored to something deeper than circumstances. Your faith is not dependent on life being easy. Your purpose is not erased by obstacles. Who you are at your core remains constant, even when everything around you is changing. This is your superpower. This is what will carry you through anything. Stay rooted. Stay grounded. Stay connected to what matters most. Wisdom is developing in you that you did not have before. All those experiences you wish you could skip, they are actually lessons making you wiser. All those mistakes you regret, they are giving you insight you could not gain any other way. All those painful moments you want to forget, they are teaching you empathy and compassion for others who struggle. You are being equipped with real, world wisdom that no amount of studying or reading could provide. This wisdom will serve you for the rest of your life. It will help you make better decisions. It will help you spot danger before it strikes. It will help you recognize opportunity when it appears. It will help you guide others who are going through what you already survived. Your pain is being transformed into purpose. Your mess is becoming your message. Your test is becoming your testimony. Past mistakes do not have power over your present or future anymore. You have been forgiven, which means you are treated as though those things never happened. The record has been wiped clean. The slate has been cleared. You stand before each new day with no strikes against you, no debt to pay, no punishment waiting. This is the freedom you have been longing for. This is the fresh start you have been craving. It is yours. Take it. Walk in it. Live from this place of freedom, instead of from a place of guilt and shame. As you settle in for sleep tonight, let every worry and burden roll off your shoulders like water. Let tension melt out of your muscles. Let anxiety drain out of your mind. Let peace fill every empty space inside you. This peace is a gift available to you right now, not something you have to earn or achieve. Simply receive it. Open your hands, your heart, your mind, and let peace flow in like a gentle river, washing away everything that disturbs you. Sleep deeply tonight knowing you are loved, you are protected, you are valued. Tomorrow is a new day full of new possibilities, and you will face it with renewed strength. Every single morning when you wake up, you are being given another chance, another opportunity to choose differently, to love better, to try again, to move forward. Do not take these days for granted. Each one is a gift, a blank page, a fresh beginning. What you do with today matters. Not because you are trying to earn anything, but because your life is valuable and how you spend it matters. Choose kindness today. Choose courage today. Choose hope today. Choose gratitude today. Small choices in ordinary moments create the trajectory of your entire life. Make them count. The people in your life are about to witness something remarkable in you. Changes that have been happening internally are about to become visible externally. Your peace will be noticeable. Your joy will be obvious. Your confidence will be evident. Your transformation will be undeniable. People who knew you before will be amazed at who you have become. People who doubted you will be silenced. People who counted you out will be shocked. People who hurt you will regret it. Not because you are seeking revenge, but simply because your healing and success is the best response to those who wronged you. Let your life speak louder than any words you could say. Friends and family members who have been watching your struggle are going to see breakthrough. They are going to witness the miracle they have been praying for. They are going to celebrate with you when good things finally come, and their faith will be strengthened by seeing what happens in your life. Your story is not just for you. It is for everyone who knows you, everyone who watches your journey, everyone who needs to see evidence that prayers get answered, that hard work pays off, that perseverance wins in the end. You are going to be living proof that giving up is never the right answer. The spiritual covering over you is like an impenetrable shield that nothing harmful can get through. Negative words spoken over you bounce off harmlessly. Curses sent your way have no power to land. Evil intentions directed toward you cannot touch you. You are wrapped in divine protection that makes you untouchable by anything meant to harm you. Walk confidently knowing that you are covered, sheltered, defended. You do not have to live in fear of what anyone thinks, says, or does. None of it can ultimately hurt you. You are safe in ways that go beyond physical safety. Your soul is protected. Your spirit is guarded. Your destiny is secured. Around your home right now, there are angels standing watch. I know that might sound far-fetched or overly spiritual, but it is truth. There are forces of good actively protecting your space, your family, your peace. These guardians never sleep, never leave their post, never fail in their mission. They deflect danger before it reaches your door. They inspire ideas that keep your family safe. They influence circumstances in your favor. They are working on your behalf constantly. and you do not even know most of what they prevent from reaching you. Be thankful for this protection you cannot see, but that is very real and very active. Know deep in your soul that you are loved beyond measure. Not loved a little bit, not loved conditionally, not loved with limitations. Loved beyond measure, which means the love surrounding you cannot be quantified, cannot be earned, cannot be lost. It simply is, constant and unchanging regardless of anything you do or do not do. This love sees all of you. The good and the bad, the pretty and the ugly, the strengths and the weaknesses, and loves you completely anyway. Not despite your flaws, but including your flaws. You are loved as a whole person, not for being perfect. Let that truth sink deep into your bones and change how you see yourself. My dear child, right now in this very moment, feel something warm and gentle resting on your head. It is like the softest touch from someone who loves you more than words can express. This touch is removing every heavy thing you have been carrying. Every worry that made your shoulders tight, every fear that made your chest feel squeezed, every burden that made your steps feel slow, all of it is being lifted off of you right now. Imagine a river flowing, clear and clean and full of life. This river is washing over you, through you, around you. It is taking away everything that does not belong, every anxious thought, every painful memory, every doubt that whispered you are not enough. The water is gentle but powerful, and it leaves behind only peace. You might feel like you have enemies surrounding you, people who wish you harm, situations that feel threatening, problems that look bigger than you. But here is what you need to understand deep in your heart. None of that can ultimately touch you. There is a peace available to you that makes no logical sense given your circumstances. This is not the kind of peace that comes from everything being perfect. This is peace that exists in the middle of chaos, peace that remains steady when storms rage, peace that holds you firm when everything around you is shaking. This peace is yours right now. Not tomorrow, not when your problems are solved. Right now, exactly as things are, you can have peace that passes all understanding. Your destiny is not controlled by your circumstances. Your fate is not determined by what other people do or do not do. Your future is not at the mercy of the economy or the job market or anything external to you. Your destiny is held in hands far more capable than your own. Hands that created galaxies, hands that set stars in motion, hands that formed mountains and carved out valleys. Those same hands are holding your future with perfect care and intentionality. Nothing happens to you by accident. Nothing catches those hands by surprise. Everything, even the hard things, especially the hard things, is being woven into something beautiful that you cannot see yet. The problems you are dealing with right now feel so permanent, do they not? They feel like they define your life. They feel like they will never end. But they are just chapters in your story, not the whole book. They are paragraphs, not the entire narrative. They are sentences, not the final conclusion. Your story is still being written, and the best chapters are ahead of you, not behind you. What you are going through right now is temporary. Even though it does not feel that way, it is preparing you for what is next. It is teaching you things you need to know. It is developing strength in you that you will need later. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is pointless. Everything serves a purpose, even when you cannot see what that purpose is. Listen carefully to these words, because they carry life in them. They are not just nice thoughts or encouraging ideas. They carry actual power to heal, to strengthen, to lift you up. As you absorb these truths, something is changing inside you. Old mindsets that kept you stuck are being replaced. Lies you believed about yourself are being exposed and removed. Wounds you have carried for years are beginning to close. You are being renewed from the inside out. By the time this season of your life is over, You will not recognize the person you were when it started. You will have gone through a transformation so complete that people who knew you before will be amazed at who you have become. There is a presence with you right now that is lifting you above every risk and challenge. You are not facing anything alone. You are not dealing with problems in your own strength. There is a force for good working on your behalf that is greater than any force working against you. Your enemies, the people and circumstances that oppose you, they can see this. They can sense that something powerful is protecting you. They can feel that you are marked for blessing. And honestly, that makes some of them more desperate to stop you. When people see you rising, it can trigger their own insecurities. When they see blessings flowing your way, it can expose their own lack. So yes, opposition might increase for a while. But that is actually a sign that you are on the right path. Nobody bothers to attack someone who is not a threat. Nobody wastes energy trying to stop someone who is not going anywhere. The fact that you face resistance proves you are making progress. Your purpose is being renewed right now. Maybe you felt lost for a while, unsure what you are supposed to be doing with your life. Maybe you questioned whether you matter, whether your existence makes any difference. Those doubts are being cleared away. You are gaining clarity about who you are and what you are meant to do. Your vision for the future is being restored and even improved. You are being prepared for bigger things than you have experienced before. The season ahead is going to require more of you. Yes, but it will also reveal more of your capabilities. You are stronger than you think. You are wiser than you realize. You are more equipped than you believe. From this point forward, your entire outlook on life is shifting. You will no longer feel lost in confusion. You will no longer be paralyzed by fear. You will no longer be overwhelmed by feelings of hopelessness. Something fundamental is changing in how you see yourself and your situation. Wisdom is being downloaded into your spirit right now. Not head knowledge that you study and memorize. Deep knowing that comes from a source beyond yourself. This wisdom will guide you in making better decisions. It will help you recognize opportunities when they appear. It will protect you from choices that would harm you. It will lead you step by step toward the future you were created for. This wisdom is your weapon against feelings of defeat. When doubt tries to creep back in, wisdom will remind you of truth. When circumstances look impossible, wisdom will show you the way through. When people discourage you, wisdom will help you stand firm. You are being equipped with everything you need to not just survive but to thrive. Remember often that you are accompanied, that you are blessed beyond measure, that gifts have been placed inside you that are meant to flow out and bless others. You have survived so much already. You have carried heavy burdens. You have endured pain that would have destroyed some people. But you are still here, still standing, still believing. That is proof of your strength, not your weakness. Every new day is an opportunity to push upward with fresh energy and unwavering faith. Do not drag yesterday's failures into today. Do not rehearse old disappointments. Do not replay past hurts. Each morning when you open your eyes, you get a clean slate, new mercies, fresh grace, another chance. What happened yesterday is done. What might happen tomorrow is not here yet. All you have is today, and today is full of possibility. Today you can make different choices. Today you can speak different words. Today you can think different thoughts. Small changes today create massive results over time. Love is manifesting itself in your life in powerful ways. Whether you can see it yet or not, you will soon witness evidence that you are deeply loved and cared for. Not vague feelings, but concrete proof. Provision that appears at exactly the right time. Help that shows up from unexpected sources. Doors that open when you did not even know to knock. Solutions that drop into your mind from nowhere. These are all expressions of love flowing toward you. When they happen, and they will happen, recognize them for what they are. Do not dismiss them as coincidence or luck. See them as love made visible, as care made tangible, as proof that you matter. Open the doors and windows of your heart and let blessings flow through. For too long you have kept parts of yourself closed off, protected, hidden. You built walls to keep out more pain, but those same walls also kept out joy. It is time to risk opening up again. Time to be vulnerable. Time to receive. Your living space, both physical and spiritual, is being cleansed right now. Every corner is being filled with life and light. Every dark space is being illuminated. Every cluttered area is being cleared. You are being given a fresh start in every way. Your past mistakes have been swept away. You have been cleansed, forgiven, and released. Do not pick up that old guilt again. Do not return to shame that has already been removed. Walk forward free. Perfection is not expected of you. You are a beloved, cherished, beautifully human person, and you will face difficult situations. But you will not face them alone. Together, you and the divine presence with you will navigate whatever comes. As you stand here today, eager to live a life full of wealth, speed, and pleasure, you are being invited into something deeper than a casual relationship. This is a sacred agreement, a covenant, a partnership. This is about walking together every day, making decisions together, facing challenges together, celebrating victories together. Give your day over to this partnership every morning. Let divine wisdom guide every choice and every step you take. When you do this, you are never alone. You are wrapped in comfort, surrounded by limitless love, held in eternal peace. Let today mark the beginning of deep transformation inside you. This love for you is not just a feeling that comes and goes based on your performance. This is eternal truth that will never fade or diminish. Right now, as you read or listen to these words, truth is speaking directly to your heart, touching the deepest parts of your being, answering questions that have been bothering you for years. You are seen, you are known, you are loved. Now, before we go any further, I want to encourage you to do something meaningful. Subscribe to this channel right now. This is not just about growing a channel, though that does matter. This is about you making a declaration. When you subscribe, you are saying yes to daily encouragement. You are choosing to surround yourself with truth instead of lies. You are deciding to feed your spirit with hope instead of fear. There are millions of people who watch videos and never subscribe, never commit, never really engage. But you are different. You are someone who takes action. You are someone who invests in your own growth. So click that subscribe button right now. Join a community of people who refuse to give up, who believe in miracles, who know that their best days are ahead. And after you subscribe, drop a comment below telling us what spoke to your heart today. Your words might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. We are all in this together, lifting each other up, reminding each other of truth. Subscribe now and be part of something powerful. All the rejection and pain that other people have caused you is being removed from your heart right now. Let their hurt go because it no longer has power over you. Those who dismissed you were wrong. Those who said you would not amount to anything were lying. Those who made you feel small were projecting their own insecurity onto you. None of their negative words are true. None of their harsh judgments define you. None of their rejection determines your value. You are releasing all of that right now. It is falling off of you like old, heavy clothes that never fit properly anyway. Underneath all that rejection is the real you, and the real you is magnificent. Nothing in your life has been pointless, even the painful parts. Every joy, no matter how brief, and every hardship, no matter how brutal, has been shaping you into who you are meant to be. You now have strength you would not have without struggle. You have wisdom you would not have without mistakes. You have compassion you would not have without pain. You have maturity that only comes through difficulty. All of this equips you to stand beside those you care about and help others who are going through the same kind of battles you already survived. This is your moment of true freedom. You have been polished through difficulty. You are ready to be a vessel of love, spreading gentleness into shadows where others still linger, uncertain and lost. Your presence at this point in your journey is not coincidence. You have been called to light up the world with love and offer hope to people who desperately need it. But be aware, my precious one, that your enemies see how brilliant you are, and they will not stay quiet. They want to bring chaos into your life and disturb your peace. They recognize how powerful you are becoming, and they are desperate to change your direction. If you let them, if you lose your faith and allow fear to take over, you might find yourself crushed by weight of anxiety again. But that is not going to happen. You are being reminded of sacred truth right now. Love for you knows no limits. You will always be safe from ultimate harm, because protection surrounds you constantly. Even if you stumble, and you might because humans stumble, help will immediately be there to get you back up and support you when you feel weak. You are never alone in your struggles. There is always someone with you. Do not be afraid. If you fall into traps set by enemies, rescue is already on the way. Even when your faith weakens and depression threatens to consume your heart, protection remains by your side. Your soul can be cleansed with truth, and your spirit can be healed. No weapon formed against you, no contamination, no lack, no threat can separate you from safety and love. You have already come out victorious in tests you faced. You gave up evil patterns. You gave your heart to what is good. You declared your faith in protection and guidance. Your loyalty has remained steadfast. Unlike people who waver in times of trouble, speaking words of anger and doubt, your faith has stood the test. Now you are ready to walk into the fullness of promises made over your life. Great plans exist for your future. There is complete belief in your abilities. And the deepest desire is for you to enjoy happiness, freedom, and success that are your divine inheritance. You have been given everything you need to handle tough situations ahead. Let peace fill your heart as you absorb these words, knowing they are messages of hope and support. Accept them fully and follow guidance offered, for it will always lead you to the best path. There is a way forward from your current situation that you cannot see yet. Surprises and blessings are already being arranged that will go beyond your wildest dreams. The intention is for you to thrive in every part of your life. You are meant to flourish, to be full of joy and strength, to face every challenge with unwavering confidence. Let go of all fear, doubt, and negativity right now. Focus on images of victory and shut out voices that want to plant doubt and discouragement in your mind. Enemies might set barriers ahead of you to keep you from fulfilling your purpose. But do not be afraid, because the way is being cleared before you arrive. Your victory is not just a possibility. It is a certainty. Support is here to lift you up when you feel down and give you spiritual boosts when you are going through hard times. Your heart should be filled with love, not anger. Resist urges that want to pull you into bitterness and despair. A life full of blessings is waiting for you. Hold tightly to your faith. Believe teachings with all your heart, because this difficult moment is temporary, and ahead lies a time of plenty and happiness. Joy will touch every part of your life. You will see results of your prayers. The quiet nights when you could not sleep. The early mornings when you cried out for help. The dedication you have shown through all of this. It has not been ignored. It has paid off. You must trust this and know that you have been heard. Your loyalty has not been forgotten. Every act of devotion has been noticed, and your life is written in books to be remembered forever. Come now into a place of presence and peace. Be honest and open. Any burden can be handled on your behalf. There is desire to listen to you and show understanding. Your words matter. Your pain is felt. As you speak honestly about what you are going through, peace is already coming to you, and the weight of anxiety is lifting. As you pray, living water of peace and healing will refresh you. If tears come, do not be afraid to let them flow. They are like rain from heaven, washing over you, renewing and blessing your soul. Your sad times are not pointless. Every whisper is heard and every tear is treasured. Remember how much you are valued. Do not give up on dreams planted in your heart. They are like seeds ready to grow if you nurture them. Those dreams come from a divine source and are deeply rooted in your spirit. Your hopes are blessed, and you are being stood by no matter what, being led toward fulfillment of goals that make your soul sing with joy and passion. Keep those dreams close and hold on to your faith, knowing that everything can work out for the best because you are being guided. There is a foundation and a source of power available to you. Come close, seeking guidance, and you will stay on the path designed for you, free from distractions. In a world where many people doubt spiritual reality and seek only temporary pleasures, you are being positioned to be proof of the lasting power of love. You have been chosen to embody truth and be a shining example of unwavering love and grace. Imagine yourself as a beacon of light, showing others the way toward transformation. Let divine radiance shine through your eyes and keep your focus on the path ahead. Release fears and mistakes from the past. They do not determine your future. Stay true to faith no matter how hard things get. When people express doubts or try to upset your peace, remember that their opinions do not affect miracles happening in your life. Blessings flowing your way do not depend on anyone else's approval. This connection you have is a sacred promise. Commit yourself fully, and you will be wrapped in love, making your spirit as strong as diamond. Do not give in to people who try to scare or upset you. Some may want to hurt you, but love for you is stronger than any opposition. You have been saved through ultimate sacrifice, and these promises are your strong foundation. No one, not even your own mistakes, can separate you from care and protection. You might fail sometimes, but your heart will quickly return to goodness. Perfection is not required. A heart of gratitude is what matters. Know that protection is always close by, guarding your destiny, guiding you, helping you through every step. You will do well, and you will never be abandoned. When difficult things happen, do not let fear take hold. Everything will work out for the best. You will succeed, because power greater than yourself is working on your behalf, promising you success in everything you do. Follow guidance given and enjoy benefits of faith. The road may be hard and the future may seem uncertain, but trust the plan. You will not be let down. Support is with you always, even when things look their worst, helping you get through anything that stands in your way. Do not give up hope when things look bad. Keep going and hold on to your faith. Live by truth, and victory will be yours every time. This life is meant for greatness and joy beyond measure. Although you are going in the right direction, you will face problems and be tempted by things that are not really important. Stay focused on what matters by letting faith be your anchor. Do not let lies of the world fool you. Keep your heart rooted in prayer and meditation on truth. It will be your guiding light, giving you wisdom and strength to act righteously, even when things get tough. When you fully commit, your efforts will pay off, and you will experience success and fulfillment that exceeds expectations. Remember this always. Difficult situations you face now are nothing compared to infinite power and glory available to you. When trouble comes your way, Hold on to promises written on your heart and keep going with unwavering confidence. With the power of truth, you will move mountains, jump over huge obstacles, and overcome any opposition that comes your way. Look at yourself honestly and see past the surface. The depressed and hopeless person you used to be does not exist anymore. You are a new creation, made in the image of love itself. You are eagerly hearing words of truth and accepting promises made over your life. With help from Divine Spirit, new supernatural faith is growing inside you. You will not only believe, you will also see amazing blessings planned for you and your family. These blessings exist in the spiritual realm, where amazing things are waiting to happen, protected by forces of good. What lies ahead of you is more amazing and wonderful than anything you have ever experienced. Joy that cannot be put into words. This is why purpose has been planted in your spirit. This purpose will manifest in real ways, giving you signs of love and presence that you have been looking for. You are constantly accompanied, and through your faith, you will be made better. Stay connected, because it brings tremendous joy when you ask for help. It demonstrates trust in love and in promises made. Rest in these promises. Go through life with a heart full of peace, joy, and understanding, knowing that your heavenly parent is with you. Even though faith might feel like a quiet flame inside you right now, and some of your family members have not opened their hearts yet, you are a vessel of love called to bring hope to those around you. You are being given strength and courage to help your family. But what is more important is recognizing how much you need divine help. Immerse yourself in truth and guidance of Holy Spirit. When your clarity weakens, truth will hold you steady. Life will bring many challenges, but there is hope. You and your family will always be protected, loved, and blessed. Believe this with everything in you. Today marks a big turning point in your life. Today your victory is being sealed. An offer of love is being made to you right now, a victory made possible by extraordinary sacrifice that you can accept with faith, gratitude, and humility. Will you joyfully accept this wonderful gift with an open heart and unwavering faith? Love for you is real, stronger than any miracle you could ever request. This love surrounds you, fills you, floods your heart with unimaginable joy. That is the best blessing you can ever receive. Be careful though. In a world full of distractions, make truth your priority. Read it, listen to it, speak it, write it. Let it guide every part of your life. Stay true to your faith with authenticity and sincerity. You are being taught what real stewardship means. You are about to be blessed abundantly. But it is crucial that you handle those blessings carefully. You are not meant to be satisfied or drunk on power. You are meant to handle blessings with humility. Protect yourself from gossip, slander, and hurting people who help and care for you. Serve others with a kind heart and be a source of good things for people around you, especially ones you care about. You have been told to bear much fruit and follow the path laid out for you, so that wealth and happiness can flood into your home. Listen now if you want transformation in your life. Make a commitment to follow guidance completely. Walk closely with divine help and be honest about your intentions. You are on the verge of a new chapter. When you commit fully, you will find the happiness you have been seeking. You have been made a warrior. Bravely keep your family moving forward, going from one victory to the next while enjoying divine presence, which is the source of all success. Know this deeply. You will be blessed abundantly, and love will be shown to you in gentle and wonderful ways. Come honestly though. Do not hide your struggles, your weaknesses, your problems. They do not create distance. There is desire for you to do well in every part of your life, and everything needed for happiness and plenty is found in spiritual connection. Trust that you are being led to a life full of abundance. You will be free from worries and burdens. No more broken promises. You will fulfill responsibilities well and have plenty to give to those who need it. Sometimes it might look like your efforts are not enough or that your resources are insufficient. But remember, you are being shepherded and watched over carefully. It is someone else's job to protect and care for you so that you are provided for. Do your part with calmness and learn from teachings offered. To reach the place of abundance prepared for you, work hard, be brave, and always be kind to others. Do not underestimate the power of these simple actions. You are being personally guided, and you will witness acts of love and kindness that are beyond measure. Emotional wounds will be healed and pain will be eased. Abundant blessings are coming. Will you commit right now to listening and believing with all your heart? It is time for your victory. Reach out because you deserve endless happiness and peace. You are about to be blessed, surrounded with courage, lifted above hurtful words of those who tried to put you down. Instead of letting negative words define you, respond gently. Let your words heal and set people free from harshness. Even when they make mistakes, do not judge them or punish them harshly. Remember that words have power to hurt, and one phrase can cut as deeply as a sword. Let an example of gentleness guide you. Respond not with frustration or anger, but with love and patience. Your family, the people closest to you both by blood and by heart, they are why you exist. Do you understand? You are meant to be an example of grace in your life. The intention is to show your family amazing things that divine love can do, not only for your children, but for everyone in your family, even ones you hold dear, who are not related by blood. The desire is for them all to come into presence, hear truth, and feel love. You might wonder how you can help them see this. Keep praying for them. Do not give up, even if results take longer than expected to appear. Keep praying without stopping. The time will come when their hearts will start to change. They will begin seeking truth, and your whole family will experience joy. Do not let setbacks discourage you. Stay true to faith and keep moving forward. Even when you stumble, positive changes are on the horizon. Challenges are not limits. They are opportunities to see strength displayed. Your faith may be tested, and you might have worries or doubts. But remember that the most powerful thing you possess is your attitude. Walk with confidence. Keep your head up, and never let defeat show on your face. Know this deeply. You are stronger than you think. Even though the world may see your problems, your heart is seen and understood. Your fears and tears are known, even when things go wrong. You are not alone in this. Do not give up. These words are not meant to make problems disappear, but to bring restoration. Feel the peace being offered. Feel the joy being given, and know that doors of opportunity are opening with every step you take. Trust guidance provided, and you will be transformed. Where you once felt like you failed, you will now find success. Where you felt lack, you will now find enough and divine prosperity. This is the life designed for you. A life full of benefits, surrounded by abundance of love and grace. Come every day and communicate before the sun rises. As you prepare for each day, let love fill your heart. During those quiet moments, know that truth will never be kept from you. Your prayers have been heard and plenty is being provided. Your cries for healing have reached listening ears, and hands are extended to heal you. Your children are in capable care, and you and they will be rescued and delivered. Trust in love. You will always find grace and mercy when you turn with faith. Have a good time celebrating victories provided. Embrace life with braveness and joy and release all worry. You express love, and the sincerity of your heart is trusted. Show this love through your actions and commitment. Seek guidance daily. Listen attentively, and follow the path set before you. There is yearning to give you benefits that surpass your most ambitious dreams. Trust this. Benefits provided are not because of your strength or perfection, but because of boundless love for you. If wonders work through you, it will be because of grace. If your life fills with goodness and mercy, it is because goodness is the source of all that is beneficial. Everything you need and more will be provided. But in return, wholehearted devotion is desired. Your love and choice to serve are seen. The desire is for you to feel love's fullness, be immersed in spirit, and know you are loved beyond measure. Your faith shines brightly, and every morning you awaken, know that you are accompanied, your steps are guided. Sacred presence of love fills your heart and spirit, preparing you for wonders beyond imagination. You are entering a new realm where individuals who maintain direct faith can achieve anything. No obstacle can block your direction. Every wise decision you make is written in the book of life, where your journey is marked with purpose. Let shadows of failure and loneliness that the world whispered into your ears be wiped away. You were never meant to carry weight of negativity, fear, or doubt. You are deeply loved and your true worth is immeasurable. How could you possibly be forsaken when limitless benefits have been laid out before you? Even in moments of uncertainty, love remains unwavering, a steady presence in your life. Focus on these words because they come from a heart expressing love that cannot be measured by earthly standards. These are expressions of desire for you. To keep them close and recognize that love for you will be proclaimed day after day. Rest peacefully, because you are watched over constantly under shelter of protection. You are safe and no harm shall come near you. Do not worry about dangers of day or darkness of night. Fear not troubling news that reaches your ears or sickness that may threaten. You have an eternal guardian enveloping you with love and safety second by second, whether you are in joy or sorrow. As sun rises and sets, eyes filled with compassion and care remain fixed on you. You are not alone on this journey. Grace will protect you from harm and guard those you love. This promise is steadfast and unwavering through times of victory and moments of defeat, in peace and in trial. You are being walked beside. Your hand is being held. Blessings flow freely like a river of grace. In depths of your journey, there is standing strong to protect you against every adversary. Though hardship or lack may come close, enemy schemes falter when confronted with eternal power. Rest assured their plans will not succeed. No force can separate you from protection. Walk in unshakable faith, because you will find abundance that fulfills your innermost desires. Hold fast to teachings because they will light your path, guiding you even through darkest times. Love surrounds you, filling your heart with joy that cannot be taken away. This joy is the greatest blessing given to you. Every morning as you wake, when you give thanks for life and believe in your future, you shine as testimony of faith. Even if others mock you for believing in something you cannot physically see, recognize this truth. Divine reality is watching over you, listening to whispers of your heart. With your unwavering faith, you are destined to rise, embodying essence of beloved creation. Each step you take is full of confidence, your face glowing with joy, your spirit packed with gratitude. As dawn breaks, bringing gentleness to a brand new day, know that you are always accompanied, steady in love surrounding you. The path will be challenging, but love will be with you. Although difficulties may arise, remember this crucial fact: you are never on your own. Protection will guide you through every day, moment by moment. In this moment right now, listen closely. Close your eyes, open your heart, and receive these words. Allow your spirit to be bold enough to seek strength, restoration, and understanding you need to fulfill your future. Do not let worry overcome you, but rather trust completely. You are receiving power, peace, and authority. Assurance that from this moment forward, your life will flourish and your circumstances will transform. Believe promises made. Be courageous and resilient. Your future will not look like your past. Pain and burdens of the past have no place in your life anymore. It is time for wounds in your heart to heal. You are encouraged to rise above pain, using your best wisdom and skills, never walking those painful paths again. Trust completely. Find peace and embrace offered, and do not fear letting go of past hurts. Everything you have been through is fully known, and nothing but love is offered. You are a person of sincerity. Even those you cherished may have harmed you, leaving you feeling abandoned. Yet now you are being called to raise your head, hear truth spoken, and believe that pain of the past will not define you. From now on, trust completely and guidance will lead you toward a new path. Listening ears are always ready, no matter what you are facing. When you feel like you cannot keep going, lean into strength greater than your own. Do not share your innermost thoughts with folks who will betray you. Every sigh and every tear is heard. Joys, sorrows, and vulnerabilities are all known. You are known intimately, and you hold extraordinary significance. Do not fear, because you are accompanied by your side always, and this presence will not depart until each promise made to you is fulfilled. The apparent success of wicked people should not trouble you. Let their prosperity not disturb you, because they will face consequences of their actions. But you must be steadfast and brave. Hold faith tightly and excel at all that you do. This dedication will bring you closer to goals, and you will be guided and strengthened for challenges ahead. Embrace peace offered. Rest in it completely. Even while darkness surrounds you, recognize you are not alone in it. Radiant truth shines within you. This is fact. This is love for you. Embrace this reality with all your heart. You will never be forsaken. Be confident that challenges you face will not disappear if you run from them. You must face them, because this struggle has enormous significance. You are equipped with internal strength. These words are being spoken because there is belief you can stand firm as truth resonates in your heart. See them as reaffirmation of promises. Trust completely. Be courageous because you have a rock in times of trouble. Do not lose hope now, because love surrounds you and always defends you. Do not permit fear to consume you. Your safety and well-being of loved ones are secured in capable hands. Provision for you will never falter, even in moments of shortage or struggle. There is awareness of exactly what is happening, even though you cannot see the whole picture. Challenges, difficulties, and hardships you face are not barriers. They are stepping stones for your journey, each one crafted with purpose. They are testimony to blessings placed upon you, refining you, strengthening your character, shaping your destiny. When burdens grow too heavy, remember that help is constantly available, ready to support you in your time of need. You have shelter, refuge, and strength, being upheld with boundless grace. Faithfulness is unshakable and patience is eternal. Keep your faith firmly rooted, because you will never be abandoned. Let these words sink deeply into your soul. Trust with all your heart through everything. As dawn breaks and you step into a new day, let your heart be full of joy and anticipation. In quiet, sacred moments of awakening, feel Holy Spirit beside you, guiding every step, illuminating your path, filling you with peace. You are on the brink of an adventure rich with potential and purpose. Embrace teachings and allow them to banish every ounce of fear from your heart. Words have been woven to be your rock, your protector, your unwavering guide. While many around the world may mourn and feel burdened by grief, you are being propelled forward with unwavering truth. You shall not lack anything. My dear child, your heart holds so much compassion, more than you even realize. Instead of judging people harshly when they make mistakes, you can choose to treat them with the same kindness you hope to receive. Show others the grace and patience you wish people would show you. This is not weakness. This is strength in its purest form. You are like a tree with roots that go deep into the ground, planted right next to a flowing stream. No matter what season comes, whether it brings rain or drought, whether it brings storms or sunshine, your roots drink from that water and you stay strong. Even when fierce winds try to knock you down, you bend but you do not break. You remain standing. The world around you can feel chaotic and confusing. Everything seems to be falling apart sometimes. But you have been given something special. Something that allows you to not just survive the storms, but actually thrive through them. You have been given inner strength and resilience that comes from a source deeper than yourself. Today marks a new chapter in your story. This is the beginning of your rise. You are becoming someone who carries victory wherever you go, like a flag bearer leading the way for others to follow. People who have opposed you, people who tried to hold you back, they will find themselves filled with regret when they see you moving forward peacefully, calmly, successfully, completely unbothered by their attempts to stop you. Even though storms may rage around you and darkness may try to cloud your path, there is a hand resting on you right now that is lifting the burden of your concerns. You are being surrounded with peace that makes no logical sense given your circumstances. Breathe deeply right now. Fill your lungs with air. As you exhale, release the tension you have been holding. Feel the courage that has been placed inside you. You are deeply loved. Calming words are being whispered to your soul right now, bringing stillness to the turmoil inside your mind. The struggles happening in your thoughts do not have to translate into actual conflicts in your life. When peace is declared over your spirit, grab hold of it with both hands and do not let go. This peace carries power to heal you and restore you. There is such longing to hear gratitude flowing from your lips, to see you acknowledge the endless blessings, gifts, and mercies that have been given to you. Draw from the richness of truth and let it guide your life in every decision, every conversation, every choice. Therefore, my precious one, keep going with your faith strong. Do not let anything weaken your determination. Come in prayer, pouring out your heart, presenting your dreams and desires openly. Believe deeply that the longings of your heart can be satisfied. You will be shown the way like a beacon of light shows ships where to go. You will be led to true joy that will ultimately set you free from everything that has been holding you back. Place your trust completely, and you will be guided to a place of serenity, joy, and abundance beyond what you have experienced before. Do not ever let criticism or discouragement change your direction. Press ahead with courage, because you are constantly accompanied. Love and power surrounding you surpass any judgment or negative opinion that may come your way. Do not doubt these words, because work is continuously happening in your favor, pouring out grace and blessings upon your life, even when you cannot see it happening. March ahead with faith that does not waver and patience that does not run out. Follow the will that has been set before you, and you will witness miracles working on your behalf in ways that amaze you. As you surrender your situation completely, know that you are accompanied in every victory. Your achievements are celebrated, your joy is shared. Every spiritual blessing from heavenly realms belongs to you. You are liberated, healed, and made rich through spiritual connection. Keep your belief strong, and you will be led to triumph and eternal peace. In moments of your joy, never forget that love for you stretches beyond the boundaries of what you can imagine. Support is always here, ready to nurture you, to strengthen your heart, to lead you through every challenge you encounter. You will experience significant benefits, and new approaches are constantly being found to encourage your perseverance. Resist the hopelessness that the world tries to sell you. Resist looking at everything through the lens of decline and depression. Where fear grips others, protection stands beside you, embracing you with unwavering love, surrounding you with security, abundance, and peace. What you need now is to focus on hope, not on fear of potential material losses or temporary limitations. Understand deeply that shadows threatening your happiness are merely temporary. They will pass. Everything in your life has purpose, even the difficult parts. Care for you is consistent and never-ending. Every problem you face will transform into an unexpected blessing, a stepping stone to a higher purpose than you currently understand. People who harbor ill will toward you will be removed from your path. Those who try to block the future designed for you, their incorrect attempts to overpower you will fail, because they cannot outmatch divine will working in your favor. Stand firm in your faith, because you are not alone in this fight. Do not pay attention to criticisms from people who doubt you. Instead, prepare yourself to receive the abundance that has been planned for you. With every new dawn that breaks, feel presence greeting you. Listen for your name being called, and allow love to stir your soul deeply. Right now, bow your head in stillness if you can. Close your eyes and allow love to wash over you like warm water. Do not hold back your tears if they want to come. Let them flow and cleanse you. You are purging discouragement and hopelessness that once held you captive. The days of fear are gone, left behind in your past. This is a season of transformation and new beginnings. Now is the time to embrace your real self, a being of profound love and courage. You will no longer retreat from your battles the way others do. You are resolute, strong, and empowered by love that never fails. With this power, victory already belongs to you. No reinforcement is needed because the path is already set before you with clarity. You need to act now, not waiting years or months or even days. Embrace your faith fully and pursue your authentic joy starting today. The time is now, not tomorrow. A hand is being extended to you, calling you to move forward with confidence. Step through doors that look closed to you. They will open wide when you approach them with faith. Believe completely, and your future awaits you right on the other side of fear. The time has come for you to step into a life full of blessings and triumph. Move forward in the power of love. This is truth, and it will be fulfilled exactly as spoken. But before all of this can fully unfold, you need to express what you feel. Say it out loud if you are alone. Write it down if words do not come easily. Allow your proclamation to be heard, even if only by you and the universe. Listen carefully, because these words are directed specifically to you. Ignore voices of people who slander you, who speak lies about you, who try to diminish you with their words. Instead, embrace promises that have been made over your life. You are destined to be abundantly blessed, overflowing with peace, power, and love. You are cherished beyond measure, and love for you has no limits or conditions. Allow guidance to lead you as you walk ahead, keeping your focus on dreams that have been set before you. Align your heart with divine intentions, because there are incredible plans waiting for you to discover. These plans are specifically designed to bring you serenity, strength, and abundance. As you seek guidance daily, think about this relationship differently. Root yourself in teachings of truth and allow wisdom to fill your heart and soul completely. When you immerse yourself fully in spiritual presence, you will discover hope that sustains you, courage that emboldens you, and assurance that steadies you. This will be your anchor, so you need not be consumed with doubt or fear anymore. When you trust completely, more opportunities will unfold before you than you can count. No matter what adversities you face, remember truth and recall your faith. Today, words are being spoken to the heart that has known rejection, pain, and loneliness, to the heart that has felt abandoned and lost. These words speak to your heart because it is the one that has endured these struggles. Know that there has been waiting, And now you are reading these words because you are seeking love and wanting to discover truth. You have a Heavenly Father, and love for you is absolutely boundless. Every single day, there is reaching out to you through the warmth of the sun touching your skin, through gentle breeze that moves your hair, through smiles of children that brighten your day. These are signs of presence that often go unnoticed when you are burdened with worry. But recognize this clearly. There is no frustration with you for missing these signs. The depth of sacrifice made for you is fully understood. Nothing can prevent blessings from flowing to you. The decision has been made to lift you from sadness and cleanse your soul of burdens that pull you into depression. Your cries are heard. Your aches are felt when you experience being unappreciated. You give love generously but receive so little in return, and this hurts deeply. Think about suffering that happened on the cross, enduring betrayal and insults, experiencing the worst of humanity. Despite everything, despite the cruelty and rejection, there is remaining by your side, lifting you up, healing your wounds, filling your heart with peace. Please remember this always. You are cherished and protected in all circumstances. You are never forsaken or forgotten. Open your heart to receive this truth fully. The past is behind you now, and you can move forward through love. You have been reborn in a sense. The person you once were, plagued by sorrow, anger, doubt, and discouragement, that person no longer exists. Your steadfast faith has set you on a path toward benefits that have been prepared specifically for you. Your adversaries will witness your transformation with awe and wonder. Your family will ask about the change they see in you, and you will get to testify to love and power that transformed you. There is deep longing to show you affection and tenderness in ways that heal your wounded heart. Now would be a beautiful time to do something that will help you on this journey. If you have been feeling encouraged and strengthened by this message, I want you to subscribe to this channel right now. This is not just a random request. When you subscribe, you are making a powerful commitment to yourself. You are saying that you deserve to hear words of hope every single day. You are choosing to fill your mind with truth instead of lies, with encouragement instead of criticism, with faith instead of fear. There are thousands of people who listen to messages like this and feel better for a moment, but then they go back to consuming negative content that tears them down. Do not be like them. Be someone who actively chooses growth. Click that subscribe button. Join a community of believers who refuse to give up, who hold on to hope even in dark times, who know that miracles are real and blessings are coming. After you subscribe, leave a comment sharing what touched your heart today. Your words might save someone else from giving up. We need each other on this journey. Subscribe now and be part of something that matters. Open your life to divine presence, because no one can love you the way you are loved from this source. There is seeing into the depths of your heart and mind, knowing how you have persevered through pain that would have destroyed others. In those moments when you thought of giving up, when ending everything seemed like the only way out, recognize that your suffering ends today. Your spirit and heart are being refreshed right now. New life is being poured into you like water into a dry, cracked earth. The purest, most unshakable love is being poured upon you. This love is so profound that it drives away all sorrow and infuses your heart with boundless joy. Can you sense it happening right now? Even in this moment, something is resonating within you, stirring something deep inside. It is a force that calms your anxious heart, alleviates your heavy burdens, heals wounds that have been hidden for far too long. Transformation of your heart is happening through gentle touch, guiding you from sorrow to hope, from darkness to light, from death to life. Every step you take, you are being walked alongside, helped in ways you cannot always see, but can always feel if you pay attention. Love surrounds you like a protective shield, keeping you from harm and providing you strength to face anything that comes your way. There is wanting nothing more than for your happiness to reflect endless love and infinite power. Joy given to you is the same joy that fills heaven. Peace offered to you is the same peace that transcends all understanding. Treasures are being bestowed upon your life that go far beyond material possessions. These are treasures of the soul, of the spirit, of eternal value. Your friendships will sustain you, becoming sources of encouragement and joy. Your family will honor you as they witness exquisite works being carried out in your life. Your resilience is being fortified. Your spirit is being strengthened. Your passion for living is being deepened. But be aware and stay alert, because the adversary may send pessimistic souls into your life. These are people who see only darkness in everything, who harbor dreams that have died and are now consumed by lack of vision, absence of faith, complete loss of enthusiasm for life. Do not allow their shadows to fall upon your bright light. They want to make you doubt the greatness inside you. They want to instill negativity in your thoughts. They want to demoralize you and make you as miserable as they are. Pay them no attention. Embrace your true self bravely and work tirelessly toward your goals. Never falter in your determination, because you are ceaselessly loved and deeply valued. You have been surrounded with legions of warrior angels who stand guard over your life at all times. In their presence, recognize that you are not alone and their protection will never waver or weaken. You are deeply beloved, so stand tall and smile with confidence. You are treasured with a love that transcends all earthly understanding. The troubles that keep you awake at night are all seen and known, and solutions are being arranged in ways you cannot yet recognize. Help is on the way to address challenges surrounding you, bringing positive changes to your life that will amaze you. Trust that redemption is near, and your past mistakes do not define your destiny or determine your future. You are forgiven because the weight of your sins was carried on the cross. Let go of your guilt right now. Release it like a bird you have been holding in your hands. Although you may face consequences beyond your control, understand that these challenges are temporary lessons, meant to guide you away from paths that previously led you astray. Some battles may seem overwhelming when you look at them, but remember that fighting is being done for you. Stand firm in your faith, move forward with confidence, and place your trust completely in power greater than yourself. Lives are transformed when people surrender themselves completely. Blessings flow to individuals who repent with sincerity, and power is given to those who follow teachings, choosing faith over fear every single time. Despite overwhelming challenges that may come your way, reject cruel judgment of people who criticize with arrogance. You will be uplifted, ensuring that their words cannot diminish your value or steal your destiny. No one has the right to harm you, steal your peace, or tarnish your soul. You are shielded and protected. If anyone condemns you for sins you have already received forgiveness for, distance yourself from them. They will be dealt with. Walk your path with integrity and faith, forgiving people who oppose you, caring for the needy, showing kindness to the hurting. In due time, errors of those who judged you will be displayed and mighty power will be demonstrated in your life in ways that leave no doubt. Move away from any lingering doubt and let words of truth fill your heart completely. Allow truth to lead you to a place of freedom, joy, and peace. The sorrow and pain that have followed you like shadows will no longer have any hold over you. Surrender your heart fully and grasp the joy that is being offered. Choose today to dismiss the mockery, the insults, the thoughtless words of others. Your happiness is not dependent on anyone else, and you should not place your trust in people who may disappoint you. There is constant presence in your life, unchanging and faithful. This is the one who loves you with tender and honest devotion. Have faith, and you will find peace that transcends understanding. If your heart is aching, it reflects the truth of struggles you face. While others may neglect your difficulties or minimize your pain, know that everything is seen, everything is fully acknowledged. And that is what truly matters. There is an assignment for you, for your family, and for everyone you hold dear. Each one of you has been chosen for greatness, destined to grasp vast blessings that have been prepared. But it all begins with you. In your heart, a flame is being kindled, a light to guide your path and the paths of those around you. This light will radiate brightly, demonstrating the power of love, strength, and truth within a heart that acknowledges divine presence and triumphs over all obstacles. Stand firm and refuse to let strife, malice, or cruel words penetrate your sanctuary. Guard your heart pure because you are destined for greatness. You will never be let go, and you will be supported with unwavering love eternally. The good, the wonderful, the magnificent future that has been set before you is known and understood. Do not allow negative voices or the influence of those who have strayed to sway you from your path. Remember always that your provider and your source of true joy will never fail you. You do not need approval of others, just as approval is not needed to bless you. Love is unconditional and benefits flow freely like a river that never runs dry. What is being searched for is not approval of the world, but hearts that are open to receive. You will discover unbreakable love, love that will provide you with immense healing and comfort. This is love that gave everything, that sacrificed completely and rose again, offering salvation and eternal joy. Today love is being poured out upon you, infusing your heart with tremendous courage. Stand strong because you have already assured victory. The struggle ahead may appear daunting, but recognize that you are being upheld every step of the way. Do not be afraid to dream big and attempt great things, even when the world tries to hold you back. Defy all negativity and fear that obstruct your path. The result is a journey of love packed with hope, healing, and renewal. Just like the timeless story of the prodigal son who wasted his inheritance and then came home ashamed. The ones you love will return to you with hearts full of remorse, and you, embodying compassion, will greet them not with judgment or anger, but with open arms that communicate forgiveness. You will clothe them in the warmth of unconditional love, replacing their old tattered rags with the finest cloth of grace. Your role is not to judge or condemn, but to reflect the pure love that has been shown to you. Just as you have been loved without condition, even with your stumbling and falling, anger has never turned away from you. Patience is like an endless well, overflowing with grace, forgiving you repeatedly without keeping count. Faithfulness is boundless and forgiveness knows no end. But every step you take also brings its own weight, its own burden, its own sorrow. So you are urged to live wisely, knowing that grace and love uphold you constantly. Be conscious of the patience that has been shown and be grateful for the understanding offered. Do not measure yourself by your failures. Instead, rise every morning allowing your day to be filled with peace. As you go about your day, let your life be a beacon of light to those around you. Your actions will guide others toward truth, and through your love and kindness, they will come to realize depth of what is sacred. You will find shelter, and in love you will be comforted. Nothing you do can lessen love for you. It is a grace-filled gift freely given, and today it is being offered to you completely without reservation. All that is asked is this simple question: will you trust? Do not turn away, but trust in promises being provided. Resist the fleeting emotions that try to pull you in different directions. Your heart, though pure, can be misled easily. But who better than your Creator understands your heart? Let this be your safe place, your guiding light in times of darkness. your source of strength when you are weak. When the burden of your worries feels too much to endure, lay them down. You are here to lighten your load, to revive your spirit. Do not hesitate to bring your fears forward, for in love, you will find comfort and hope. Trust that every step you take toward faith brings you closer to the peace and freedom you seek. You do not have to bear your burdens alone now or ever. Allow help to carry what weighs heavily on your shoulders. You were not created to suffer endlessly. The obstacles you face are lessons, not defeats. Embrace them, because they are shaping you into someone wiser and stronger. See your struggles as opportunities to grow, not as setbacks that define you. Study truth because in wisdom, you will find all you need to move forward. Each new day is a fresh opportunity to begin again, knowing you are deeply cherished. As you go about your day, remember that you are accompanied constantly, loved unconditionally. Recognize that you are watched over and enveloped in tranquility as night falls. You will never be forsaken, especially in your moments of greatest need. Even as you stand on the brink of triumph, presence is near. You are cherished, and there is yearning for tranquility to fill your soul. Full responsibility is taken for both your present and your future. Blessings are claimed over you. This is not mere words. This is fact about to be realized. Your blessings are on the verge of manifesting, ready to unfold in their perfect time. Open your arms in faith and humbly accept delivery of abundance being poured into your life. Allow words to guide you each day, filling your soul with affirmations that banish fear and anxiety. Your faith is genuine and power transcends the ordinary. Your prayers are powerful and will yield the results you are seeking. Protective watch covers all, even those who have yet to recognize spiritual presence. Your love for them touches the heart of heaven deeply, and because of this, they are blessed and defended. In time, they too will see that their lives are testament to unwavering love, not mere chance or luck. Reflect on the sacrifices you have made for their well-being. The long nights spent in prayer, the tears shed for their deliverance and protection. Even when storms rage and the ground shakes, those who seek will discover hope, strength, and faith. While others may succumb to defeat, you will stand firm, your vessel steady, sailing through the storm, propelled by divine breath and guided toward your destination. Amid life's trials and uncertainties, do not let fear take hold. When your resources seem depleted, do not give in to despair. Trust that you are accompanied and provision will come. When you feel depressed and the burden of the world seems too much to bear, surrender your fears. Do not allow them to dictate your direction. Stand firm in the face of challenges, maintaining your faith with unwavering bravery. As you grasp the hand extended to you, experience the strength and purpose to carry you forward. Remember the passion with which you once embraced truth, for it is that same truth guiding you currently. If your faith remains steadfast, lift your eyes to the horizon and step into battle with confidence, knowing that you are accompanied. Boldness fills you, assurance strengthens your spirit, and you will be led closer to a place of abundance where blessings flow without end. Hold tight to words spoken, because they are not mere promises, but the very foundation of your hope. Embrace them with every part of your being. Doors you never imagined are opening. These doors will lead to amazing provisions and surprises. You are entering a season of divine favor, where each dream you have will start to take form before your eyes. Nothing is impossible. There is no challenge too great, no dream too distant. Your path will be cleared, obstacles will be removed, and you will be stood with through every trial. It is time to rise above doubts and fears that cloud your mind. Accept guidance, because you are equipped with the spirit of a warrior, anointed and ready to conquer. You are not alone. You are constantly filled with unwavering love. No sickness can conquer you. No financial hardship can defeat you. No adversary can push you back. Trust because impenetrable armor has been placed around you. Fear has no place in your life when you walk with faith. You have constant help and unwavering support. As you trust, you will see miracles unfold. Work is always happening, seeking ways to strengthen and comfort you. Open your eyes to the greater purpose you have. Your destiny is held in capable hands. And with every challenge, you are being shaped into the person you always been intended to be. In times of difficulty, remember the promises made. You are accompanied, never left alone, and you will be helped to win. Stand tall and believe in the power of love. The world may try to pull you down, but those who trust will push upward. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and who cheer you on. Avoid those who see only despair and spread negativity. Continue moving forward, trusting that your faith will lead to powerful miracles. Let your heart be humble, and know that you are continuously nurtured, guided closer to greatness. Your journey is just beginning, and with every step you will soar higher than you ever imagined possible. As you walk with faith, you will face trials, but remember that these challenges are refining you. They are preparing you for a future you cannot yet fully see, a future full of unattainable blessings. Do not bow to others because you have been made unique, strong, and wise. You are being equipped with everything necessary to overcome each barrier and create new opportunities. Believe the revelations being revealed to you, because you are entering a new realm of supernatural favor. Do not allow fleeting emotions to sway you, or allow negativity to cloud your judgment. Stand firm in truth and believe in divine wisdom being bestowed upon you. The world may try to distract you, but keep your focus on the greater plan designed for you. Despite the adversary's attempts to disrupt purpose in your life, remain unaffected. Instead, choose joy, choose faith, and recognize your provider. You will not lack anything. The work of your hands will be blessed, and you will be connected with people who recognize your value. As you walk in integrity, you will be honored with prosperity and peace. Do not let lies or slander pull you off course. Keep your eyes focused on truth, because there is a plan for you that will lead you to success, purpose, and peace. And now, my precious, beloved child, as we come to the end of this sacred time together, let these final words settle deep into your heart, like seeds planted in good soil. You have listened. You have received. You have opened yourself to truth, and that takes tremendous courage. The journey ahead will have mountains and valleys, sunshine and storms, victories and challenges. But you will never walk it alone. Every morning when you wake, remember that you are deeply loved. Every night when you rest, remember that you are being watched over. In moments of doubt, return to these truths. In seasons of struggle, recall these promises. You are not who you used to be. You are becoming who you were always meant to be. Your past does not define you. Your mistakes do not disqualify you. Your wounds do not diminish you. You are whole, worthy, valued, and destined for greatness. Go now into your life with confidence, with peace, with unshakable faith. Share the love you have received. Spread the hope that has filled your heart. Be the light in someone else's darkness. Your story is not over. In fact, the best chapters are just beginning. Walk boldly into your future knowing that you are equipped, you are empowered, you are protected, and you are profoundly, eternally, completely loved. This is not goodbye, but rather until we meet again. May blessings overflow in your life. May peace guard your heart. May joy fill your days. And may you always remember that you are never, ever alone. Go in peace, dear child, and live the abundant life that has been prepared for you. Amen.